of what FBA stood for, which is Foundational Black Americans, which means that we were here at the founding of the United States of America. We have taken that stance, as to separate ourselves and create this unique ethnicity for ourselves, because in the United States we don't have a ethnicity like every other person throughout the diaspora and Africa has. And that has brought along a conversation of, just like this lady was saying, I'm black, but that's your race. You do have an ethnicity that is separate from ours. And so you all seem to have something more than what we have, and we're saying, please respect our right to be black. And you're not black. We would like for you to identify as your nationality. Not quite sure what so much of that problem is, but there has been a lot of pushback, and because a lot of people found out about the that space, because Tariq went into that space, it was a secure the tribe space. It was not an FBA space. And so a lot of people have a confusion about what that actually meant. So I went into your space today to stand in the gap again. I do not classify myself as a Aboriginal or a indigenous person or a Native American person. My family has been in these United States for I've never heard nothing else. God damn it! So that is that part. And then as freedmen, that is our status that we were given um, by the United States when we United States of America for freedmen. And so that is our
Bullshit.
political status.
Hold on, can I say something? Sorry. She said something that was important. She said that black is my race, but she doesn't want me to identify with my race because I have ethnicity that they don't have because of enslavement. Can I
I
say
didn't say that.
something like without,
I didn't
sorry,
say
or can you
enslavement. And
clarify?
you could,
Or for
yeah,
whatever, you guys have lost your ethnicity, right? That's what
we
you're
don't,
saying.
if we lost it, then you tell me what it was
I
prior.
was asking so I can elaborate. I wasn't getting at you. I just wanted clarification so I'm not misunderstanding. Because
Oh,
what I wanted to say is this, actually, though you see the Ghanaian flag, my last name as a Ghanaian is Bannerman. My last name came from the Dutch when the Dutch colonized my grandpa's town. Outside of Bannerman, I don't know what my great grandfather's last name is, and so forth and so forth. So there's this notion that because we're African, we know everything. The same thing that was lost to you guys was also lost to us. But you guys don't want to read about anything outside of Black America to understand how similar our struggles are. I'm not
Because we
understanding
live
that.
in America and we're trying to take care of American shit.
Sorry, borderline. Are you a woman? I know you untuck your balls to speak, but let the lady speak,
Well,
please.
we're
Stand
in
up, please.
America and we about America shit, not no Canadian shit, not no Ghanaian shit. If you worried
You
about
can't even
your
pronounce Ghana.
ancestors sit
Kwasia
in
Sam
Ghana
Shenenim
or however you
Shenenim
say
Kase
it,
Tise
go to
Budamfo
Ghana. That's it.
Budamfo
That's it.
Shenenim
What don't you
Kwasia
understand
Ba
in your brain?
Kwasia
Like, I don't
Ba
understand why it's not clicking.
Kwasia Ba Chanel Wukasa Bebre
Oh,
Quanatum
great, great,
Quanatum
great. In the name of
Baginyanya
Jesus.
Ginyanya. It's Ghana,
Hell.
bitch. It's Ghana, bitch. And that's why people don't
Nobody
want to be
gives a fuck,
respectful. I
bitch.
literally
Nobody
am
gives
trying
a
to show
fuck.
you the
Like, that's the thing.
similarities, and
Nobody
you
gives
guys
a
don't.
fuck. Like,
Quanatum, we are kala. Quanatum, menkasa.
okay,
respectful.
Quanatum,
okay, okay,
quanatum,
and
You're
quanatum,
lying,
okay,
ma'am.
quanatum,
and
You're
menkasa.
okay, and
lying.
Kwasiaba,
Respectful would have been,
kwasiaba,
listen,
if you
ma'am.
cussing at me, bitch,
kwasiaba,
fuck
wo
you,
mama, wo
fuck
Respectful
you,
papa,
would have
wo
been to
nana, wo
allow
che,
fuck
me,
you.
kwasia.
the speaker, to finish. Respectful would have been for you to kept your ass muted.
Kwasia,
See, you lie. On the one, you like talk out the back
kwasia,
of your mouth. You
kwasia.
say
It's
on one
Ghana, not
hand
Guinean
that I
nyanya. You guys
respect
said I'm
you
copying your English and you can't even speak English. Kwasiaba, wo mama, wo papa, wo nana,
as much
everybody.
as you try to make yourself up to our level or take the little petty
What
shit.
level? You're literally here begging us to stop because you think we're the token black.
Stop
You're
what?
literally proving that we
You're
came
not in the
and we moved
United
you out the way.
States.
What level,
What am I
Denise?
begging you to
What
stop
level?
doing?
All of this arguing is
Canadian
because you think we're
black
separate.
person.
What level,
What
B?
am I
What
begging you to
level, B?
stop doing?
What level, B? Because you chose
You
to stay in
are
metro
you got
housing and I actually worked and became something. What level? What level do I want to get on, my nigga?
See, that's that
Fuck
shit.
out
That's
of
that
here. You
shit.
want people to be respectful after you're disrespectful? Talking about, see, that's that shit. Yeah, that's that shit. The gangsta out now. What fucking level are you on,
Oh,
Denise?
damn.
Shut the fuck up with
y'all
your
don't even
goofy
say
ass.
gangsta in your
Shut
town,
your
bitch.
goofy ass up,
You
Denise.
see,
Shut up.
you ask
Kwasiaba,
me a
wo
question
mama,
and then you
wo
tell me to
papa,
shut up.
wo nana, wo kola. Everybody, and I
We
know the
only got
Ghanaians
to
get what
have
I'm
one
saying.
language.
I know the
Everybody,
Ghanaians get what I'm
y'all talk
saying.
about
Wo
how that
mama,
languages
wo
y'all know
papa,
is such
wo
a big
nana.
flex.
Shut up.
That's not a flex.
Shut up.
That's
You got it, Denise.
colonialism.
Imagine telling
Colonialism
somebody
made you have
about
to
their
have
struggle, the
that.
fact that you lost your lineage, and I'm saying, hey, just because I'm Kenyan doesn't mean I didn't lose my lineage and you're mad at that. What the
I'm a,
fuck else do you guys want to be mad at, B?
you should
What
have
else do you want to
actually
be mad at?
allowed me
When
to
do you
speak.
pick up your boots from the straps and get busy and make it happen with the community that wants to make it happen with you? Out here talking about you're not American, so you can't talk about Pan-Africanism. Now I'm saying, okay, I'm getting in. Let's talk about it. You got nothing to say. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You guys get on this app every day complaining about nothing that'll change your circumstance. And with that, I am gonna go get high and calm my ass down, and then I will be back.
Exactly.
This crazy funky bitch.
She's a
Damn, she got it
psycho.
Your
pulled up
mother
with
Yeah,
her.
do
goofy.
shit, do
Your
shit.
fucking
This
mother
crazy
goofy.
funky
Your
bitch.
wetback fucking mother. You
Bitch,
fucking
go
Come
get
on,
goofy.
man. You
Fuck
don't
high.
even
wrong
Go
with
know
you.
the
get
right
Fuck
Oh,
wrong
high.
with
hey,
you. Your
slurs
Go
to
big
get
I got
wet
it.
use.
high.
mother.
What
Who
you
You
the
don't
fuck
mad
is
even
a
about?
know the
I
bitch,
just
B?
right
have a
Who
question.
the
slurs
fuck
to
is a
use,
bitch,
my
B?
nigga.
Shut up.
You over here talking like you a nigga.
Shut
You
up. Oh
don't
my
say
God. Here comes
goofy.
Borderline
Why
thinking
don't
he's
you
a
say
woman
yo
again.
mama,
Untuck
papa,
your dick and
mama,
stand up to pee,
papa,
Borderline.
mama, goo
Untuck
goo,
your dick and
gaga, I
stand up to
take doo
pee.
doo.
It's the ladies
You are
talking
a
now. You
whole
know what? Let Borderline have
stupid
it. He's a lady.
motherfucker.
Borderline is a lady. He's showing that. He's
Borderline,
showing that.
borderline. Let the ladies have it, brother. We coming back to you. All right, let the ladies have it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
calm
gonna
down,
go get
Tariq.
high.
Calm
I'm
down.
gonna go get high, but I want to say one thing.
She said
Any
she was
Black
already
American
gone.
in this room that believes in Pan Africanism,
You
I love
proved
you
that.
and I
Just
support
been
you.
running
If
my
you
Bella,
do
mouth.
not
Bella,
want
Bella,
my
wait a
love and
second.
Nah.
support,
Bella, wait a second. Are you signing off to leave? I don't know what's happened in the 2 minutes that I had to use this room, but goddamn. I don't think you introduced yourself. You got right back into the Hunger Games. So at least do us the pleasure of introducing yourself to the room, sister. I am a black nationalist. I am a Pan-Africanist. So I appreciate you joining the room. Um,
thank you. Sorry,
make
I'm
sure,
losing.
You're
make
going to
sure
have to
you
go
following,
last now
make
because
sure
you
you
interrupted
following me.
me.
Make sure you
So
following
I'm
me
gonna
back,
Did
introduce
you
sister.
say
myself and
you
then I'm gonna.
left?
Wait a second. Make sure you follow me back, sister. I appreciate the Pan Africanist mindset, sister that's living on the diaspora. This sister is living in North America just like we are. So yeah, I mean, we got to show some love. All the ribbon is out. Let's let this sister introduce herself because she got right back into the Hunger Games.
I think you were
So
gone.
Thank
And I was
you.
talking.
My
okay,
So
name
well
she
I
is.
didn't
interrupted
hear
me
it.
while I was
So
talking
sister,
to ask
sister,
her.
if you can let me run my, I didn't hear it. Please, Sister Bella, please
Yes, my
introduce
name
yourself
is.
to the
My
room because
name
I didn't
is
hear it.
Bella. I am born to two Kenyan-born parents. I am born in Canada. uh, Anybody on this screen that needs legal representation, I know they think we steal jobs, but I know nobody's here is licensed with the Law Society to represent people. Come and haul at me. If you're in Canada and you're looking for mental health services for the Black community, there is a organization called Growth and Support. We're always willing and accepting, and we work towards your budget. I want to say thank you to everybody. I got out of character. I raised my voice, and I think it was kind of embarrassing. I should have been able to articulate myself a little better. But peace and love to everybody. Pan Africanism today, tomorrow. And for the naive people, Pan Africanism is a global movement and has nothing to do with Black America and Africa alone. My Canadian ass will be a part of the conversation today, tomorrow, and to the day I die. Unification today, tomorrow, and to the day I die. I will see you guys after I get high. I'll probably be calmer. Peace and love.
That's why we never asked you to come here.
Oh my God, Borderline, untuck your balls, B. You always sitting down to pee. That's why you think you a woman.
I
Holy
thought you
shit, the
were
men are
gone. I
about to
wasn't
talk
Aren't
talking
you
now.
to
gonna
you.
You
You were
go
approach the
counsel
gone.
man,
somebody?
please.
Aren't you about to go
Marcus
counsel somebody?
Sanders aka Tariq Nasheed,
Why don't
Marcus
you just
Sanders,
answer
aka
somebody?
Tariq Nasheed. Behave yourself, sir. We are
Oh
tired. I am
God.
tired. I'm even
Girl,
losing
go
my
get your
voice.
narcotic. If you don't go get that
Yes,
narcotic,
yes, I get high. I get high. I get high. I get high. You guys should join it. It's such a good feeling.
Is she
Yo,
crying? What is
that's our
happening?
music too.
damn.
You made music, or you taking credit for other artists that make music? I think I get high. I get high. I get high came from Styles P. Styles P said what? My mother's from Africa. My father's from Bed-Stuy. Your music, your music, are
You
the
know
Goodbye.
descendants
all
of
the
the
words.
Africans'
Look at you
Go
music?
get
Fuck
high,
cannibalizing
out
your
of
girl, and
here.
go
culture. You
get
know
high,
everything
girl.
about it. You
Goodbye.
know more
Oh
about our
my
culture
gosh,
than we
you're
do.
stealing my music. Yeah, I just quoted I Get High from Styles P, whose mother's an African. Oh my God. You guys really do lack education over there. Peace.
Damn, bruh.
Jesus
And
Christ. She do a lot of just hollering.
She
Damn,
did.
her
It just
ears hurt.
interrupted me right in the middle. Like you
I
would
don't know. She and
expect
then
a
tells
person.
you she gonna let you talk, right?
Yeah, you let a person say what they want to say. I might have actually answered your question if whatever. Like, goddamn. Okay, so anyway, I do want to. So I said, happy that I was in here earlier and kind of put down where I stand on many things. But then I had dropped down and I didn't really talk about the Roy Buck, whatever, Beck, Mr. Beck's space. You know, I was in that space, and then while I was in here, I heard that Miss Denise got called out. So I would like to let everybody know that my name is Carla. I used to have a 11-year account with a color picture of myself, but because I do, I guess you would call it trolling. I troll racists and I troll black people that support racists and are tethers to us and run interference, basically, it seems, for racists, which is what a lot of this is all about. Um, and so I did want to, I raised my hand earlier to get back up and to kind of clear my name. I don't want to be associated with any of that bullshit, even though, it him how he felt about reparations, his pretty much from that. But you know, the truth is the truth. So if a white supremacist is saying the truth or any other person is saying the truth, we got to be to the point where we acknowledge that. And I just really wasn't going to stay in the space to hear the truth from a white person like that. But I do hear what you're saying. There was it could, what we do within ourselves as a group and how we cuss each other out and work out with each other. I respect that, and I think that should be something for us. And so I don't feel that personally I wouldn't be out, you know saying the shit that I say to in a group of us around white people. So I can respect where you stand on putting that into the room. I think a lot of people got this real weird confusion about what Tariq is doing, and adding that on to with Secure the Tribe. That's So I did want to step up here again and say that FBA is not Secure the Tribe. There are people that subscribe to Secure the Tribe that are foundational Black Americans, but that is not the stance that I believe a lot of us take. We do believe in the slave trade, and we do believe that that happened. But here you heard people saying stuff like, Africans sold us into slavery. And so again, I would hope that Africans that do want to support us and are Pan African is would kind of respect that what we are doing is we're laying this foundation back to 1776 for our reparations claim with the United States of America. It's no disrespect to y'all as Africans. And Africans came into that space and other spaces, and they was talking shit like, why y'all got this flag? You see this lady, nice lady, right? She got her flag up. So y'all holding us to a level that y'all ain't holding the rest of the diaspora to, and that's a big problem. We don't like that. You know, we feel like y'all don't got no reason to hold us to shit in the first goddamn place. But y'all be in here talking a lot of greasy shit, as everybody has been able to see. I don't think anyone said anything to this lady outside of, bitch, you not in our country. What the fuck are you talking about? And bitch, go fix your country. You know, that's where Black Americans stand on this whole shit with the diaspora and everybody else. But you know, we get
Not,
to hear shit about, we get to hear some other shit about us getting killed in the streets, cotton pickers, and all this other bullshit because they don't have nothing to meet what we saying. So that's where I'm gonna park my vehicle on this. Miss Bonnie, I love you very much, and I wanted to give that shout out to the Diamond because she brought those facts, and that burnt your ass. That's what got you
not,
all upset.
Appreciate
How
it.
y'all
Appreciate
doing?
it, sister. Vonda, you wanted to say something?
Did you want us to introduce ourselves? Happy
Oh
Black
yeah,
Nation?
I thought you had dipped out of here when I said
No,
that.
no, the everything was freezing with all the hollering.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Um, yeah, my ears hurt. Um, I'm a foundational Black American. I have descendants from American chattel slavery. We are a mixture. I am a mixture of a lot of different ethnicities. Okay, but I am Black. Um, I don't have an issue with Africa. I don't have an issue with the diaspora. Um, we would like to connect, okay? But we are saying that we're having issues over here, and what we would like is some understanding and for you to hear what we're saying instead of hollering through a phone for 25 minutes. Once we can get that together, we can maybe move on to some other things. With that being said, that's all I had to say pretty much, um, nothing much, just that. I don't need you to jump in, Rashad. I don't know what you're about to say, but it's unnecessary and it doesn't relate to what we talking
it's
about.
related.
So,
We need common sense back in this space. Oh my God,
we've
y'all not
heard
finna.
what you say is just garbage.
Yeah, yes.
So
Cool
yeah,
Oh,
about
do
you.
just
y'all know each
complete
other?
garbage. Yeah, yeah. You need to hold yourself up by your own bootstraps and all this other goof ass
No, no.
shit. I'm not trying to hear it. Cut it out.
I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. It was a cute. So look, we got it. We got it. It was cute. So look, the
Yeah.
point is
So
this. The
what's the
point is
need
that we
to
want to
jump
talk
in while
about
I'm still talking?
what we need
Yeah.
to what was
Didn't you just
addressed.
get a
What
whole fucking 30 minutes to talk about
what the
nothing,
question
making
was
no absolute
about
sense?
y'all done had this long
Okay.
that is not. I'm so sick of this FBA high and mighty stance y'all fake take. That shit's so corny to me. Oh my God. We just need some understanding. Okay. So look, let's get back to the immigration
Are
part
you
of it.
from American
Yes,
soil?
I am. You can
Does
hear
your
me.
family
I'm
descend
from
from
Atlanta.
American
I'm from
chattel
Atlanta. I'm from
slavery?
College Park.
Does your
I'm from
family
America. My
descend from
family from America.
American
Look,
chattel
look, the crazy thing
slavery?
about it, the crazy thing about this though,
Does your
my
family descend
DNA
from
actually is
American chattel
my DNA is
slavery?
100% Native American.
See how they
Y'all
disrespect
niggas
their
is
ancestors.
Africans and
See how
y'all
they
still hate
disrespect their
yourself.
ancestors.
Yeah,
They won't just
he's
come
so
in here and
silly.
say
Y'all hate
what
Talk
they
about a
yourself.
saying
whole bunch
though.
of bullshit.
But
Y'all
we'll
hate. So
tell
look,
you
let
where
me
we
answer.
from.
Look. I just want to cut because I don't want to hurt y'all feeling more than I'm about to anyway. Because it's really just a corny. It's just corny as fuck. All this goddamn. Oh my God! I want y'all to understand our plight. These folks come over here all day. I've been hearing is black immigrants saying we understand, and then all y'all say is go back to your country. So this is my whole point. This is what I want to say
I
though.
never said go back to
All
your
right, that's cool
country.
though. I'm not
She
talking about
just
you. I'm
told
talking
us
about
to
immigrants.
suck
Yeah,
a
no,
dick.
brother, you on that
No.
narcotic
She told us
yourself.
she was
No.
gonna
We
whip
talking
our
about
ass
borderline.
and
We know
all kind of other
borderline.
crazy
We
ass
know,
shit.
and
What the
I
fuck are
don't
you
agree
talking
with
about?
her. I do not agree
What
with
are
her on
you
everything.
talking about,
I
Rashad?
do not agree with Bella on everything. So I want to talk about
Okay,
the
so
immigration
you need
issue.
to be. We need
The
backup now.
immigration issue.
Well,
The
why
Yeah,
don't you
get
let
immigration
Miss
this shit
issue.
out
Bonner
of here.
finish what she
The
was gonna say
immigration issue.
first?
Because first I'm gonna talk about FBA next too. Because FBA y'all so twisted.
How
This
about you let her finish? How about that, nigga? Because you
let
ain't
me
got shit to say. How about you let her finish?
she's
They
finished.
love to
Been around
interrupt.
this merry. They done
They
been
they
around the
love to
merry-go-round
interrupt.
already.
They don't want us to think about what we
God
saying.
damn.
That's
They
very
finished. We done
disrespectful.
heard it already. We done heard the story about
Rashad,
your
go take care of your son, man. Go take
So
care of your
look,
son. You got shit to do.
look. So when it comes to immigration, yes, there is a negative impact on the black community because the influx of immigrants that Black America actually supports, but cries about on Twitter, The influx of immigration is messing with the job pool. And guess what what does that boil down to? My little boy acting up, but what does that boil down to? That boils down to the fact that Black Americans like being house niggas because we like begging white people for jobs. So, oh my God, y'all competing with us.
What kind
We
of
got our hand out all
self-hatred do
day.
you
We got our
have?
hand out all
What is
day. So yes,
happening here?
immigrants
He
competing with
can't
that hurts
speak
us.
for us. He
But this
can't
is my
speak
issue though
for
with
us.
FBA
Rashad,
though.
you ain't making no
It's
sense,
not
man. You ain't
fair.
making no
No,
sense at
no,
What
all.
no,
kind
It's
of
no.
not
It,
fair for
self-hatred
no.
is he
us.
This
spewing?
Jackie,
What is
chill out.
wrong with this
It's the
fool?
truth.
I'm not understanding.
Immigration hurts Black America because Black America can't beg for all the jobs that it wants to beg for. Because we some
We
house
don't beg
niggas.
for
But
shit.
Yes,
We
you
work for
do,
the
every
I
nigga.
don't think that
All
was
motherfucking
her
y'all
citizen
niggas
we
point.
some
got in
house
this
like
niggas.
one
goddamn
thing.
country. What the
All
fuck
y'all
are
some
you
Like
house
you
talking
gotta
niggas.
about?
I
realize
want to tell you. I want to tell y'all this.
What are
everybody
you
I want to tell y'all
talking
this.
about?
I want to tell y'all this. I want to tell y'all this. If you got FBA in your name, you're a sellout. Make
Okay,
the point
good.
very clear. All
Now,
y'all
now
niggas
can you
a
do.
self-made
now
black
can you go be a
American, and I'm
father
gonna
to your
praise
son,
you.
sir? Now can
All
you
y'all is some black Africans, some black people
you
with low self-esteem, trying to validate your
What are
white
you? We've
supremacy
been
on other
asking you
you
what
people.
you
you
said
are.
what you needed to
What
say.
are
Now can
you?
you go
That's
take
all
care
it
of
is.
your son?
So all
What
that
are
security,
you? So
so
we
all
can.
So wait a second, brother. You, are you black or are you Indian?
no, I'm black. I'm Pan-African. I'm Pan-African. I
You
just
just
like to
said you're
spin
100% Indian. Don't
Yes,
don't switch it up,
no.
nigga.
You're not. You listen. I'm trying to spin that FBA narrative because FBA likes to say this.
Pan-African
We are
ain't an
not.
ethnicity,
FBA likes to
goofball.
say we've been here all
See,
day
he
and we're
doesn't
not
know what
African. So, and I'm
FBA
not
be
saying no.
saying.
Let me
He's
clarify what I
making
said.
up shit.
My
You
mother's
gotta.
side
You got.
found
Can,
out
can,
that
can he finish? Can he finish? I want to hear this.
The NBA All Star halftime show is about to start.
so look,
That's all I came
that's
to say.
cool.
Bye.
That's cool. So my mother's side, my maternal side, we did a DNA test. She found out it's at 100% Native American, but it does not mean you're not from Africa. Which we never claimed on Native American shit anyway. We always been like we Pan African. We all that's what we is. So the point I'm trying to make though with FBA, because they like to spin these little we been here narratives, knowing that they're not from America in general, is that it's really just it's a low self-esteem, white supremacist divide, psychological disorder that
You
that
just
y'all
heard
put in
me
yourself.
say that. Okay, good one.
It
Come on,
is.
Rashad.
When
Give
you
us
look
some
at
more.
people that says
Give us some
respect
more
us,
good shit you got to
when
say.
you look
Just
at
come
people
on.
that says we want to keep everything by
My
ourselves
nigga,
and
you
y'all do
sound
you
like
and
you
we do
like
us,
French fried
how are you going to
potatoes.
progress? How are you going to
Do you like
progress?
French fried potatoes?
You said what?
I just
You
told
I
you
don't
that
sound
like
real
this is my
FBA
slow
point.
right
was
now.
here to try it. It wasn't
I
all
like to
that.
hurt y'all niggas feelings, but look, why is it
They
that
don't listen.
FBA always promotes this? We are higher and mighty than everybody else attitude. Like y'all niggas not selling out 24/7.
Maybe it's because you come into spaces thinking that you're intelligent and you're not. Maybe they're just responding to you.
Akuma already clowned you though. Nobody cares about what you talking about. DJ, go DJ something.
But
Like,
you
what are you
I
gave
talking
am
us
about?
actually.
ruckus
I am
vibes.
actually.
Like why you doing
You
these?
all right?
Why
What
you
are you
saying these
talking
other
about?
ruckus talking points? Like what's
His
wrong with you?
So the
ethnicity is
talking point was to address
Pan-Africanist.
the immigration issue. I was
That's
right
the
with y'all. I
end
wanted
of
to
it.
address
His
immigration. There was an
ethnicity is
immigration issue that was
Pan-Africanist. He
asked.
just told us.
He's
There's
a
an
Pan
immigration issue that was
Africanist
asked, and
ape.
then there's an
That's his
FBA
ethnicity,
issue.
y'all.
There's a new
Duh.
black identity issue that's going on. The new black identity
What
crisis.
are you?
He
The
You
new
he's
have an
black
telling us
identity
identity.
about our
crisis
Yeah,
identity
when
that's
You're
what
not
it
crisis.
is.
even
His
black.
The
that's
ethnicity
new
an
is
Nigga
black
just
identity
running
identity
off
crisis
Pan-Africanist.
at
for
the
crisis.
Black
mouth,
Okay.
Americans.
The
just trying
new
to get
black
airtime.
identity crisis. The niggas that use Malcolm
Y'all keep
X to try to make a point as if he was a Pan African.
Wait,
Them
are you a
niggas.
descendant of American slaves? Are you a black
What are
descendant of
you talking
American
about,
slaves?
goofy ass nigga? What does that mean? What does that
Okay.
mean, dumb nigga?
Do
Yes.
you descend from
Yes, dumb
American
nigga.
slaves?
Yes, dumb nigga. Yes,
He
my
just
family was
asked you what
in
does it
slavery.
mean and then answered the
My family was
question.
in slavery.
Exactly.
His
Exactly.
ethnicity is
Exactly. So
Tariq,
you're
Pan-Africanist.
you
not.
just
So
talked
how
about
are
this
you
a couple days
100% Native
ago
You.
American?
about
How are
people
you
just
100%
want to
Native
be on the
American?
mic and talk.
No, I said I don't know my
Rashid, you're
black. I
one
don't
of
know
them,
my
dude.
dad's DNA
You
test
one of those
results are.
niggas that need to just listen, not talk.
Huh?
Who?
I
Who?
What?
just said to Rashid, I say he sounds like one of those niggas that need to listen and not
No,
talk.
nigga, you sound like one of them
Yeah.
niggas that
Tariq Nasheed just
come
talked
up with to make
about
your
all
mind up,
y'all
nigga. Shut
Negroes
the
on
hell up.
here.
Nobody care about that monkey shit you
All I
talking
want to
about.
do is just
The
grab
point is
the
this
mic and
though.
just talk,
The point is this though.
babble,
FBA keeps
booba
promoting
babble,
this
Why
babble,
you
fucking
babble.
steady talking about Tariq
this
Nasheed?
fake
We in here.
argument
You ain't got to
about
talk about
Tariq
Tariq
Nasheed
Nasheed.
Coke argument.
No, but I'm just
But
saying,
Exactly.
Tariq
not
Tariq's
many
right
Nasheed
people
over
here.
around
in here,
talking. I'm just
bruh.
Trying
gonna
to tell
grab
y'all.
the mic
He ain't
and
in
booba
here.
babble, and
No,
then
It's a
Tariq's right
white
here.
supremacist talking point. Y'all sound like white
His name is
supremacists. Y'all
Borderline.
sound
His
like
name ain't
white people though.
Cut it out.
Y'all sound
talking
like
about
white
we
people.
beg for
And who
jobs.
do you
Yeah,
sound
like what
like?
the
Y'all
fuck is
niggas
he
sound like
talking
Beg
white
about? He
the
people.
don't
black
even know his
You
damn
Americans
sound
for
like white
Y'all
ethnicity. He's
jobs.
people.
niggas
Pan
sound like white
Africanist.
people on this app. Every time
Oh
y'all talk
my
about something, we
goodness.
want to
Good
we're
one, Rashad.
Rashad,
foundational black
Rashid or
Americans.
whatever the
We
fuck
don't
your
need
name
any,
is.
we don't
Good
want you
one.
here. We want to separate. We all
Good
black America is
one.
this black
Rashad,
America.
See, what
You
y'all
just
have
want
to
to talk.
remember
You have
is
no point
that there's a lot of
whatsoever.
Okay,
You
people
don't
just
let
No,
want
him
to
I was
talk.
talk to
making
wait,
you
a
all
wait.
point
day.
on
That's
the
all. He ain't
immigration
had
You
that
don't
nothing
we
else
were
have
There,
a
to
talking
there's
point.
say
got
about.
a
all day.
lot
I've
of
asked
people
you
You got a
several
trying.
crying
times
baby in
what
the
your goddamn
background.
point is, and you've
Nigga,
interrupted a
nigga, you
woman
talking about
to
something
make your
else, gay
point,
ass nigga. Shut the fuck
and you have
up.
not
Shut the
made a
hell up. I
point.
don't care what you talking about several times. Nigga, you're not the
Go
host, bitch.
take care
Bitch,
of your
listen to the
fucking
fuck you
child.
talking about. The point is
Go
this.
take care of your
Yes,
fucking child.
immigration. Yes, immigration is hurting
Who
Black
cares
America.
about immigration? Go
Yes,
take care of your
immigration is
child.
hurting Black America.
Who
Yes,
cares
because
about
Black
immigration? Go
Americans
take
some
care of your
sellout.
child. You
The
ain't making no sense up
foundational
in this
Black
motherfucker.
Americans like selling out. That's why. That's
Young
why it's hurting
Pharaoh,
Black
calm
America.
He
down.
needs a
The son of
friend.
young
That's
Pharaoh,
why.
calm down.
That's why.
Nobody
That's
wants to
why.
hear what the fuck
It
you got
ain't
to
no. It
say
ain't no
We
because
other
you
black,
reason.
rambling
but
But
we
on
listen,
hate
about
ourselves,
nothing.
and we
Go
talk
take
about
Black
care of your
ourselves
child.
like
You
we
talking
talking
about
Americans
about
black
like
people
selling out.
himself.
selling people out?
That
You
makes
selling
sense.
us out right now with your
No,
team.
nigga, you a sellout. I'm
You
trying to tell you
selling
that
us
so you
out
can
right
wake
now
up.
though. Like
So you
clear
can wake up. I
yourself.
want you to
Like
know. So I want you to wake up so you know you're a sellout. I want you to wake up because of that.
Rod,
I
Rashad,
want
man,
you
you're
to wake
a
Rod,
up.
sellout to
Rashad,
hold
black
up.
you just
people. You
Wake
don't
up.
Ask
filibustering,
him
man.
again.
understand.
What's
I
his
want you to
So,
I
so
want
ethnicity?
to
the
hear
point
the
is,
wake
rest of what Vanna has to
Work for
say.
us.
I
These
want to
niggas
hear the rest
Vanna,
of what
work.
Vanna has to say before you interrupt it with his feminine ass
Hey,
energy. So
what have
shut the
y'all
fuck
done
up.
to be worshipped? What
Shut
have
the
y'all
fuck
done?
up and go
What
take care
have
of
y'all
your
done
child.
to be worshipped? What
Shut
have
the
y'all done to be
fuck
worshipped?
up and go take
What have
care of your
worshipped?
goddamn child,
What have
bitch.
y'all done to be worshipped? What have
Okay,
y'all
great.
done
You
for me to
made
look
your
up to
point.
y'all?
You made your
What have y'all done
non-point.
to be
Shut
worshipped?
the fuck up and let
Somebody
Vanna
answer the
finish her
question.
fucking thought,
What
nigga,
have
what
bitch.
the
y'all
fuck
done
you
for
do?
anybody to
Yo,
look up to
Rasheed,
y'all? I don't
nigga, what
care
the fuck
about
you
y'all
do? You
kids.
ain't this shit. Oh, you on here boom babbling like some
What
goddamn
have y'all
Yeah, what
figure of
done
the
for
fucking
people
fuck,
to
man?
motherfucker.
worship
Shut the
Calm
you?
fuck
down.
up,
The
man.
ladies are
Let
talking.
Vanna
They done.
talk. Let her
They be giving
talk.
out bad history and all this shit. Who cares?
The
Nigga, let
ladies
the
are
host and the
talking.
council me.
What
All
history
this
did we
bad
give out?
history. How the
The
fuck
What
you
history
gonna
ladies
did
are
post
we give
talking,
out,
a
hoe
Malcolm
ass
Rashad?
X quote
bitch.
from
Ladies
Tower
Shut
talk.
your
Egypt?
mouth.
And
Ladies talk.
how the
What
fuck
history
how
did
the
we
fuck
give
she gonna
out,
post a
Rashad?
Malcolm X quote from Tower Egypt and
Why
then
you
say that
hollering?
like that
Why
shit
you
crazy?
hollering?
Rashad, god
I thought this
damn.
was a
The ladies are
conversation.
talking. Shut the fuck up.
Rashad
Damn.
need a
Vanna,
friend, y'all.
finish, please.
He needs a friend. I'm done.
I do need a
He
friend,
doesn't.
Vanna. The point is
You
that y'all
do.
FBA
You
niggas
need a
got low
friend.
self-esteem.
Somebody get him a
Vanna,
friend. He
y'all
needs to talk.
FBA niggas got low self-esteem.
I know
I
we
want you
got
to
low self
understand that.
esteem, but
Great.
you
So
don't know
let her
You
your
have
finish.
low
Great. You made
ethnicity,
your
self-esteem.
boss.
point. Great.
You
Let her
don't
Y'all
know
finish.
your
FBA
That was
niggas
your
don't
only
ethnicity,
point that
understand
you
that
had
boss.
to
if
make.
you say
Let her
You
I'm
finish.
a
don't know your
Rashad, you
foundational
must be
black
one of
ethnicity,
those
American, which
Nigerians.
sounds
I
some
bet you.
corny ass gay
and you
shit.
One
talk
of them damn
down
You're like some
about
Nigerians.
yourself,
freedman shit too.
but
Or
we
you
have
Somali.
These niggas talking
Rashad, are
some
you
we some
Somali?
freedmen because
Let
white
me see
people
that.
named
Let me
us
see
that.
that 5 finger forehead of yours.
Hey, these niggas
I
said,
bet
hey,
you
these niggas
Somali.
talking about some
I
we
bet you
freedmen because
Somali.
white people named
You
us.
need some food?
Not
I got
white
some
people named
food.
us freedmen. So call me a freedman.
If
Y'all some
Yeah,
house
yeah,
anybody
niggas.
can
yeah.
figure out the
Hijacking the
Y'all are
point
house
freedmen.
that
niggas.
Come
Rashad
on.
is trying to
Y'all
make,
are
please
house
let me know.
niggas.
Hijacking the freedmen,
Both
We
are
are
you?
free.
to be
These niggas said white
Hijacking
people
the
named me a
freedmen, are
free
you?
man, so
disrespecting
that's what I'm a
freedmen. What's
freedman.
Yeah,
wrong with
huh?
you?
You don't
Like,
even
what's
Y'all
know.
some
wrong with
house
You don't
you?
even
niggas. I
know.
want you to
Hey,
understand that.
all right,
Y'all
Rashawn.
are house
Hey,
niggas.
smarty
Before
pants.
you
Hey,
point
smarty
your
pants.
finger
Hey,
to an
smarty pants.
immigrant,
What year? Hey,
point to a
smarty pants.
mirror and
What
say, I'm a
what year the
house nigga.
freedmen was
Nigga,
emancipated?
freedman,
Come
you,
on,
Michael,
smarty.
you a house
What
nigga.
year
It don't
was the
matter.
freedmen
You are a
emancipated?
house nigga
I'm
though,
asking you a
Michael.
question.
Michael, you a house nigga.
What
Answer
You
year?
that
don't
question.
you
What
don't get no
year? What year?
reparations.
So you
he
ain't
What
no
has no
freedman. Shut the
clue. He
fuck up.
doesn't know.
You
He
don't
doesn't
qualify
house
for
know.
nigga nigga,
no
what you said?
reparations.
He
What
doesn't
do I
know
don't
what his
know? Cause y'all
ethnicity
ain't
is. It's
y'all
Pan
you
He
and
African.
Donna
won't even
ain't
be
you and
honest.
Denise
Nigga,
ain't said
I'm
shit all
He
day.
know
Django,
he ain't getting no
You and
man.
Denise ain't
reparations,
You
said
don't
son.
shit
want to
all
see,
day.
We
man.
read books,
We
but
we
people
really
can't
need to
Boy, I
read.
talk
don't give
about
a
the
fuck.
All
You
that
role
and
of
Rick
Donna
He
did
ageist
ain't
followers.
in
gonna
spaces
even
like
get
this
Christ.
to
nervous.
filibuster and,
All I
and take
know is
away
this
from our narrative.
disc jockey that
Because
nobody
because
wanted in that party
because little
DJing for.
agents like this come into
Y'all
spaces,
FBA
say a whole
niggas and
bunch of
house niggas. I
nothing,
want y'all to
and get us
understand
off
that.
topic.
Y'all FBA
That's his
house
goal.
niggas.
He
That's topic.
interrupted Vanna and hasn't said a
Oh my God, he's
goddamn
interrupting
point
Ivana. He's
this whole
interrupting
entire
Ivana.
time.
Oh my
He just
God,
came
I'm
in,
offended. I'm
filibustered,
offended. He's
wasted about
interrupting
5 or 10 minutes,
Ivana. Give a
and we're
fuck about
still
these
waiting on
people.
what Vanna has to
Rashad, are you
say.
a kata?
It's people who
Rashad,
have
are you a
no.
kata? I don't
Y'all have
understand what you're
y'all
saying.
have
Are
low
you a
IQs.
kata?
It's like low IQs talking and babbling and shit. Nobody cares.
FBH
I
12.
How
want you
about
to know
you
this.
leave
Yo,
the room
somebody
then?
get this
That's
nigga
you
up
with the
out of
low
here.
IQ.
This nigga is just
Get this nigga
Y'all
up
niggas
out of
it's
mad,
here,
bro.
laughing to
bruh.
him
Hey,
because
hey,
this is his 15
FBA,
minutes of fame.
FBA,
When he
Why
was
y'all
young,
still got
that's the
this
FBA.
only
You know
way
what
nigga
the
he
in
could get
FBI,
here?
attention from
right?
his
We
mother
know the
by
FBA
acting
Yo,
stands
like
for
this
this little
nigga
FBI.
badass
Nasheed
little
down
brat
though.
We
that
know
he's
the
doing right
FBA
now. This is
stands
the
for
only
FBI.
attention he could get.
He's mad
We
at
know the
Tariq
FBA
Nasheed.
stands for
He's
He
mad
FBI.
at
purposely failed in
FBA.
school so he can get
We know
attention
the
from his
He
mom
FBA
and his
stands for
afraid. He
father.
FBI.
That's his
He
MO.
needs
We
a
know the
Oh
He's
my.
mad
FBA
at
stands
us
for
for
Terrible
getting
nigga.
FBI. That's what we know.
reparations. He
We
He
mad
know the
at
needs
us
a
for getting
FBA
burp.
A
stands for
He
mouse.
reparations.
needs
FBI,
a he
right?
needs a
He's a
bottle
You
and
know
a
the
burp.
candidate.
FBA
That's what
stands
the
for
fuck he
FBI.
needs.
Let me know. Let me know. Let me know the
And the
FBA
fact
stands
that
for
he
Yo,
Let
has
me know.
his child in the
Let
background
me know the
Such a
is so
FBA
hater.
stands for FBI.
disrespectful than a
Let
motherfucker.
me know the FBA stands for
yo,
FBI.
boot
Just let me know
this
if I'm
nigga
wrong.
up out of here. Get this
No,
nigga
Who,
up
no,
who
let
out of
him
talk?
here,
stay
Who
man.
because
said?
at
Who
the end of
said?
the
Who
day,
said something?
he shows what a
Who
fuck
Wait,
talking?
you
nigga
talking
is.
Malcolm.
to FBI?
Nah,
Malcolm.
let
The,
him come get some
Malcolm. This
smoke.
nigga.
I
This
got
nigga
some
He's a
smoke
Malcolm,
for
fuck
bro.
him.
nigga.
Hey y'all, Malcolm
I got
got
some smoke.
American
I'ma
flags
smoke
all
him
up and
like
down his
Newport.
profile.
That's right,
I'ma
American
nigga.
smoke
flag,
him
bro.
That's
like
That's a
right,
house
nigga.
Newport.
nigga,
He
That's
boy.
ain't got
right.
nothing.
That's
These
right,
niggas
nigga.
house
He has
niggas.
That's
nothing to
right.
These
say.
ooh, white
There's
daddy.
He's on
Look
that.
some
at my
agent
What you
American
shit,
talking
flag,
just like
about?
white
Tariq
Can
daddy.
you
Nasheed.
explain
Look
to
at
us
my
He
what's
white
ain't
daddy
important
flag.
shit.
time
Look
to
at me.
us
Look at me
while we
repping
on the
America. I'm
House,
a
He
nigga?
patriotic ass
he
nigga.
didn't
Did you
nobody
make
want to
Y'all
hear
Nigga,
you
some
this
talk
Where's
to
my
patriot
Mouse,
you.
country,
niggas.
nigga?
nigga.
Y'all
Because
some
Stevens,
I
go back
know
to
This
the
patriots,
my
boy.
outhouse.
shit.
We know
Nobody want to
y'all
talk to
voting,
you.
boy. Y'all some voting ass
Stevens,
patriots,
Please
boy.
go
tell
to the
us why we're
outhouse.
house
Y'all some
niggas.
voting
Yeah.
ass patriots. Yep, that's what y'all are. Some vote. Y'all
Go
some
shop.
patriots. Y'all
Go
some
shop my
hey,
Man,
shoes,
get
nigga.
this
hey,
nigga up
hey,
out here,
Malcolm,
man.
Malcolm,
Get the hey, bro.
Malcolm,
Hey,
Malcolm. You
bro.
be
Get
pledging allegiance.
hey,
You
boot
stand
this
for the
nigga
pledge
up
of
out
allegiance,
the
Malcolm.
boot this
Malcolm,
nigga
you
up
standing for
out
the
of
pledge
here,
of
man.
allegiance.
Fuck
Does
you
Malcolm
talking
stand
about,
for the
you
nigga?
pledge of
sound
allegiance?
stupid.
You be slewing that shit, don't you? But y'all some bitch ass niggas, man. All y'all FBA niggas is some low self-esteem. I'm not African, but
Man,
really I
get this
am.
nigga
But
up
I'm not.
out of
I'm not
here,
African.
man.
Did
I'm not
anybody up
African.
Boot
here
That
this
say
nigga
nigga.
talk about low
anything?
See, this is why we
self-esteem.
can't
Who's
have no
saying
discord.
anything?
Fucking
I'm
Because
not
you
Tariq.
said,
African.
I'm
What
you
are
know,
you?
you
glad
didn't listen to
we
Hey,
nothing
first
boot
of
this
all
Carter
we've
nigga,
said.
man.
identified
Worshiping that white daddy,
African
don't you?
Carter,
immigrants
very
from the
disingenuous.
diaspora as
DJ, you
not
worship
having
white
anything
daddy
to
Whoa.
too.
really say in our
DJ, you
conversation.
worship white daddy
Now we
too.
have
DJ,
dabble niggas on the
DJ, you
level
worship
of
white
Tariq
daddy too, like the
Nasheed
rest of these
coming up
niggas.
into the
You
conversation
worshiping white
talking
daddy
about
like
a
the rest of
whole
these
hell of
niggas.
a
Fuck
lot
all
of
that fake
nothing,
woke
and
shit.
now we can
I'm so sick of
identify
niggas
another
fake woke
subset of
ass
people
niggas.
who shouldn't be
You are
speaking
white,
in these
you white
fucking
daddy
spaces.
worshiping
Keep
though.
on talking,
You
motherfucker.
worship white daddy with
Keep
the
on
rest of them.
talking.
You
Keep
worship
on
white daddy
talking.
with the rest of these
Hey,
Because
niggas.
you have
man.
nothing to say.
You
Go
worship
take
white
care of your
daddy with the
fucking
rest of these
kids.
niggas. I'm saying it.
You hurt.
That's what
You
FBA
hurt.
is. Tariq
Your
Nasheed got y'all
son is
Boot
worshiping
in
You
the
this
white
hurt.
nigga,
daddy.
background. Is
man.
your son
Gay
You
more
ass
important
niggas.
than
hurt.
FBA?
Hey, y'all know we used to
You
clown
need some
Tariq ass, Tariq
tissue.
ass. This
You
little gay
This
ass
crying
nigga.
out
nigga
He
is
your
got y'all niggas
ass.
hyped up
weirdo.
on
This
shit.
nigga is a weirdo.
Not
This
saying
nigga is a
nothing.
weirdo.
That nigga got y'all hyped up on. I'm a
Crying.
Yo,
This
foundational black
dude
God
is a
American. We're a
damn.
weirdo.
different race
FBA,
now.
You
FBA
done
is
We're
yet?
wild.
special.
Wow.
Get
We're
it out.
foundational.
Somebody go
Did
get his
We're
somebody
ass.
You need a
foundational.
somebody
tissue.
This
holler at
dude
him?
is
You're
a
not.
fucking weirdo.
You're
I
not
Yeah.
swear to you, he's a
foundational.
Somebody get his
weirdo.
You're
We're
disrespecting
foundational.
your
Y'all some lame ass
take your
ancestors.
niggas,
mans
boy.
You
Rashad.
won't
Talk
even
to
FBA
him.
stand
DJ,
is
y'all
enough
some
wild.
to
lame ass niggas.
respect
But
your ancestors
DJ,
enough to say
DJ,
what you are.
Rashad, talk to
we
him.
He's
don't
not
realize
saying
though.
anything. All he's
He
doing
not
is running
saying
his mouth to
anything.
get
We don't
attention.
realize though.
That's
I
it.
can tell you know you
He's
gay
running his
though.
mouth to get attention. He hasn't made a
He's
point
not
this whole
saying
entire time.
anything. Look how your whole sound at. Look how your nigga sound.
FBA is
He's
trash,
not
man.
saying anything.
Man, get
Oh,
this
Be
so
nigga
honest,
up
man.
out of
like if
here,
you don't like
man.
FBAs, then
Wow.
speak on what you are, what you
Hey
like.
Malcolm,
Like you just arguing. Like
do
the
you
fuck?
stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, bro? Just let me know. Do you
Hey,
Wow.
stand for
bro.
the
Hey,
Pledge of
bro.
Allegiance,
Hey,
Wow.
bro?
bro. Hey, check this
Wow.
out. Check this out though.
Wow.
My people
Your
built
people
this
built this.
country
What?
though, my nigga. That's a fucking fact though, my nigga. I
What
did
you
my
built?
research, nigga. Fuck
What
is
you
you
built?
talking about, nigga?
What you built?
What you mean, nigga?
What did
Now
you
he's
build?
trying to create an
Nigga,
argument.
What
nigga,
did you
listen,
build?
bro. You don't even know me
What
though,
Now
did
he's
you
though.
trying to
build,
create
nigga?
an argument
You heard?
out of
We already know
nowhere.
what everybody keep giving off on our ancestors and shit. Our ancestors built some shit.
What you
What
Wow.
mean?
did
That's
you build,
It,
nigga?
important.
For
That's
real,
important
What
ancestors
did
though,
you
and
bro.
build?
shit
What
in
That's
did
the
you
shit
same
control?
important.
sentence.
What did you
don't talk.
control?
For real.
What did
Ancestors
you
and
control?
shit
You
in the
must
same
What
don't
did you
sentence.
love your
control?
ancestors
What
talking like
brick do you
Wow.
that.
own? What brick in this bitch do you
Wow.
own? Y'all
What
some
do
house
you
niggas.
own,
My
All
Rashad?
right,
people
What
yo,
do
built
check
this
you
this
shit
out.
control,
Check
country.
this
Y'all not
out.
Rashad?
Check
working
this
for
out.
us. But
What
you
do
a
you
house nigga
control,
selling out every
Rashad?
day though. The fuck is y'all niggas
But
talking? Y'all
what
some
do you
lame ass niggas.
control,
My
Rashad?
granddaddy, y'all
What do you
grandparents will sell
control,
out
Rashad?
too.
To
The
worship
fuck you
them.
talking about?
What do you
Y'all some house
control,
niggas, but y'all
Rashad?
some house nigga babies. Oh my god, my people
What do
built
you
this country.
control,
Please worship
Rashad?
me. Nigga, what do you
So
own?
when the FBI
Niggas
needs to,
work. Y'all
when the
niggas be working
FBI
for
wants
white
to
people all
derail
day.
our
Talking about
conversations,
my people built
all
some
they
shit.
have to do is find a whole bunch of Rashads to come
DJ,
into our space
DJ,
to
we know
talk.
you gay.
That's
Man,
what
DJ,
the
boot this
FBI has
nigga,
to
want to
do.
be
man.
They
Boot
heard.
can
this
pay
DJ,
nigga.
people
Yo,
like
Boot
I'm
this
the
nigga up
loudest
Rashad
nigga in
out
the
of
to
here,
room.
throw off
man.
our
I'm the
conversation.
loudest
Just
nigga in
keep
the
that in
room.
mind.
spit instead of
I'm the
swallow.
loudest nigga
Hey,
in this
bro,
bitch.
boot this nigga,
Yeah,
man. Get
boot
this
me,
nigga
nigga. Yeah,
Timberland.
cause
Get
you're
this
not
nigga
gonna
the
do it.
Timberland,
Ho
man.
ass, y'all just some weak
Get the
ass niggas,
Timberland
man.
boot,
All these,
nigga.
oh my god, we're FBA because we have low self-esteem. We don't want to be Pan
Get
African,
this
Yeah,
Pan
nigga
somebody
the
go
African
get
boot,
niggas
man.
Sandman
scared.
and drag
Y'all
his
need,
ass
we
off the
know what y'all
stage.
talk about.
Boo.
We know
Get
what
this
y'all
nigga up
talking
out of
about.
here,
Fourth
man.
We
time
know
he
what
Boo
it
your
went
whack
came
ass off
from.
the stage.
Get
Stop
this
Look,
nigga the
using
boot,
Rashad,
past
man.
Rashad is
African
crying.
ancestors for
Get some
y'all
tissue,
fake ass
Rashad.
movement. That's my
Get
point.
some tissue,
Hey, bro.
Malcolm
Rashad.
X is
Hey,
not
bro.
Blow your
FBA.
Hey,
nose,
I'm
hey,
bro.
bro.
sorry.
Hey,
Wipe
He's
Malcolm
your
not
X
a
was
ass.
not
Pan
FBA.
Africanist. He's not an
Khalid
FBA
Muhammad
person.
was
He's
not
not
You said his
advocating
FBA.
for
ethnicity
reparations.
was
Dr.
He's
Khalid
not
Muhammad
advocating
was
for
not
hey,
Hey,
anything.
yo,
FBA.
I
He's
can tell you
literally
free
Khalid,
just
at
get off this
talking.
93,
nigga.
He's
hey,
bro.
boot
literally
this
just
nigga,
Tariq, get
talking.
man.
off our
He's a fake
ancestors'
free
dick and go find an
wannabe.
FBA. Go find Tariq.
He ain't
Tariq the
Hey,
free.
only
bro.
Tariq
Hey,
FBA
bro.
said,
Hey,
ancestor
bro.
y'all got.
Listen at
Get this
all.
nigga
Tariq
the
the
You
only
boot,
ain't
FBA.
boot,
listening at
boot
all.
this
Tariq
nigga,
is in
boot
the
this nigga,
room. Tariq is right here. You can address him directly
Hey,
if you would
hey,
like. We
Tariq
would
y'all
like to
hey,
hear
only
that
boot this
FBA
conversation.
nigga,
ancestor, man.
man.
Go tell us what Tariq doing for the community.
Boot this nigga, man. Hey,
Hey,
boot,
go
boot,
tell us what
Tariq
Tariq
is
Timberland
doing,
boot,
right
Malcolm.
nigga,
here. If you would like
Malcolm,
Timberland
to
what
boot,
address
Tariq
him,
doing?
go ahead and address him.
Malcolm, what Tariq
boot,
doing?
boot this
What is the
nigga, man.
5 to
Get
My
this
10
nigga
year
nigga,
up
outline
out
Tariq
of
for
is
here,
FBA
man.
to
doing
move the
whatever
black
love
Boot
you
community
that
Tariq,
nigga
doing
forward?
don't you?
upside the
times
head. Boot that
10,
nigga
my
upside the
What is
nigga.
the
head. Boot
5
Like,
that
to
nigga
what
10
you
year
upside the
plan for
even
head.
doing?
FBA?
Boot,
What's the
boot
R-
this
5 to
nigga,
10
man.
Rashad,
year
Get this
plan
Rashad,
for
nigga up
Tariq
out
is
of
in
What's
the
here,
your
man.
5
building.
to
Yeah,
10 year
exactly.
plan,
Y'all
Tariq
can
is
get
in
on
the
Rashad?
Twitter
building.
all
You can
day.
address him
Y'all can be
directly.
on Twitter all day thinking
What's
y'all
your
making
5 to 10
progress.
year
That's why I
plan,
say y'all some
Rashad?
house niggas.
You sitting
Y'all
right
is
here
house
with us,
niggas.
and your
There
child's
is
not
no action
eating.
plan for
So,
FBA.
Rashad,
what's your 5 to
Rashad, I
10
know
Tariq
year
the
you want
plan?
to
shit YouTube
filibuster.
post all
Your
day.
baby's crying. crying.
That's
Pick
the action plan.
Rashad, pick a
Let's look
side.
at Tariq the shit
Rashad,
YouTube post
Tariq
all
is in the
day.
Boot,
building.
It
You
boot.
seems
can
like we
talk to him
making
directly.
progress.
Go ahead and direct your comments to Tariq
Yeah, yeah,
Nasheed
yeah.
directly.
Direct
He's in
those
the
comments.
building.
Nigga,
Go
are you
ahead.
the host, nigga? Shut the fuck up. Goofy ass nigga, shut the hell up.
He's in the
You
building.
niggas
Talk to him
corny, boy.
directly.
Like, shut your
Hey,
gay ass
the
up.
host gotta
Point is
be
this.
who the
FBA is
host of
low
this
self-esteem.
motherfucker, man.
FBI Central. We know what that is.
Hey, bro, boot this
Yes,
nigga,
boot
man.
me.
Get this nigga up
I'm
out
gonna
of here,
keep
man.
talking until
Boot,
I get,
man.
I'm gonna
Timberland
keep
boot,
talking until I don't, until I stop, nigga. The fuck y'all some lame ass
man. You
look at
sound
me
like a
Twitter
house
profile
nigga,
picture.
man. This a
He
house
is.
nigga
Hey,
His
that
right
name
ain't
is
here,
Steve
man.
is
Steven.
dead.
He's
It's a
Steven,
grip.
nigga.
Hey, these
Hey,
niggas be sending
hey, you
shots
a
at me
house
talking
FBI,
about some
nigga,
Pan
man.
wants
Africanism
to
a grip,
wants
but
to
all they do is
derail
got
our
Twitter goddamn
conversations. That's
profiles up
what
and
they
want to
can
pay
do.
me. Pay me for a view. Y'all
They
some
can
bitch
pay
ass
Rashad
niggas,
to
man.
enter into our
Y'all some bitch
conversations and
ass
do this
niggas,
type of
man.
fuck
These
shit.
niggas
Get
hoe
paid
ass
money
niggas.
now. What's
You from
happening?
Nigeria? You must be some
Yeah, he
Nigerian
must be from
nigga.
Nigeria. Yeah, he must be. He
He
must
said
Go,
we
be.
should
go,
He
go,
must
go,
be.
go back and
Niggas
eat your
goofy
Hey,
as
this
hell.
nigga
coconut.
a house
You
nigga,
is
Go
man.
goofy
back
Hey,
as
and eat
bro.
hell,
your
boy.
coconut.
You know, borderline don't get no
he
pussy.
wouldn't take a
We know
dime to
Malcolm
do
like you a
this.
desperate
Hey,
ass
get
nigga
your
too.
ass
And y'all
up
some
out of
lame ass
here, man.
FBA
Go
coat
You
boot
one of
this
them.
graduates.
nigga, man. Boot.
Y'all some
Little
coat
Yeah,
chatter
graduates,
boy.
borderline
You a
boy.
don't get
daddy
no
boy.
pussy.
You a
Y'all
daddy
some
boy.
coat
You a daddy
graduates,
He
boy.
boy.
said
Coat
borderline don't
members.
get no pussy.
Coat
I want to hear
graduates.
you.
All
I want
y'all
to hear
niggas is
you.
coat graduates. Y'all wouldn't look me in the eye if I was at y'all face though. Y'all
Hey,
some
You
hey,
know
bitch
bro.
ass
Hey,
Tariq.
bro.
niggas.
You know
If
Boot
I
Tariq.
was
this
in y'all
nigga.
face,
Only a
y'all
Tariq.
wouldn't look
dumb
at me.
nigga
Man,
thinks
it's a
Y'all are
about
weak
people.
peons.
pussy.
Y'all are
You
peons in the
Boot,
think you
black
man.
heard a
Boot
progressive
this
nigga
nigga,
movement.
chilling
man.
talking
Y'all are
about some
peons in the black
pussy,
progressive movement.
you
In the
retarded
black
ass
movement, y'all are
nigga.
peons.
I'm fat, black, and
We
ugly as
know, nigga, we can
ever.
hear it in your voice,
However, I
nigga.
stay
The fuck you
coochie
talking about,
down
ugly
to the
ass gremlin?
socks,
Hey,
Shut the
man.
fuck
man.
up.
Boot this nigga, man.
Goofy ass nigga, these niggas is
Timberland
ugly.
boot.
These niggas be hiding behind
Boot.
Twitter profiles.
Boot
When you
this
see these
nigga,
niggas in real
man.
life, you'll run on the other side of the street. These niggas weirdos. Like, little fuck by these niggas,
Hey,
okay?
bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you
bro.
know,
You
like
sound like a
Baby
Hey, yo,
house
Trout,
no,
he
I
nigga,
know,
said
Y'all
I
man.
know,
niggas
I know,
himself.
I
house
I
know
niggas.
you
think
Y'all
he
some
talking.
talking
You
American
ain't
flag
gonna
himself to
talk to
worshiping.
sleep.
anymore. I know that.
He gonna talk
Salute my
himself to
white
sleep
daddy.
like a baby
Oh, we
crying
some
themselves
free
to
men.
sleep.
Hey,
Big
man. Boot
ass,
Hey,
this
big
hey,
nigga.
ass
hey.
crybaby. This
Hey,
is
bro.
just
If
You
a
need
I
some
see
man.
another
water,
nigga say
bro.
he a
You need
He
free
some
gonna
man, I
water,
tell
might
man.
you.
Your
slap this
throat,
nigga,
your
man. I might
throat
slap a nigga,
parched,
boy.
bro. You need
He
If
some
gonna
another
tell
water,
nigga
you
man.
tell
some
me me hear
cry herself
screaming
to
in my face
sleep.
because I don't see that shit in real life. I don't
Himself
see
to
FBA
sleep.
Hey
in real
man,
And
life.
this
He
is
ain't
hey
stopped
y'all.
yet.
I know
Nigga,
y'all
he
think
a
that
tic tac,
I
man.
know
I
y'all
can
think
see
that
it.
Rashad is out here doing all this shit for
Hey,
nothing. He's
hey,
actually interviewing for the FBI to
that's
be an
cool. That's
agent
cool.
ass nigga.
That's
That's what he's
cool.
doing right
I don't
now.
see FBA in real life. I don't see ADOS in real life.
hey,
I don't
He
see
hey,
probably
bro.
work.
Freedmen
He
in
probably
Hey,
work
real
for the
life. And
Russians.
where y'all
Probably work for
niggas
the
at
hey,
then?
Russians.
man, you need some
Where y'all
water,
at
bro.
though?
You
Where
need
y'all
some
niggas at
water,
though?
pimp. You need some
This
Where y'all
is
water.
niggas
this
at
is
You
though?
need
what an
some water.
Where
FBI
y'all
interview
Kirk
looks
gangs
like.
at?
If he wants to hire an
Where's the meetings
agent,
at,
this is
man?
what it
Pan
looks
Hey,
like.
Africanism
He needs to
started
hey,
in the
actually
somebody,
come
streets.
into a space and fuck
Pan
up the
hey,
conversation.
Africanism started in the
somebody get
streets.
this nigga
It
some
was some
water,
street shit
man.
going
You
on with
need
Pan
some water,
Africanism.
bro.
Niggas was about that action. Where's
Hey,
y'all niggas doing?
hey,
Y'all niggas
bro.
got
Hey,
these niggas
hey,
got niggas in suit and ties
hey,
posing for Twitter pictures. Come on, so
Yo,
they
did
hey,
some
you
big
leaders.
inhale
dog.
yet, Rashad? All you
They
been
some
doing
leaders.
talking.
Hey,
They
big
posing for
dog. You
Twitter
need some
pictures so people
water,
say
Inhale.
man.
lean some shit. These
Inhale.
hoe ass niggas.
Inhale.
But y'all niggas ain't
Take a
got no
breath.
heart.
Somebody get
Y'all
this nigga
worship
some
white
water,
daddy.
man.
Y'all waiting for white daddy to give y'all a handout so
Hey,
y'all can
hey,
say
bro.
thank you.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you,
Oh, so
big
white
you
dog.
don't
daddy.
agree with
Thank you, white
reparations.
daddy.
So you don't
Thank
agree
you,
with
white daddy.
reparations.
Thank
Hey,
you,
big
white
dog.
daddy.
You need
Please
some
give us a
water, man.
job. Please give us a
So
job.
Hey,
Rashad, you do not
Yes,
believe
I
in
do believe in it,
reparations.
goofy niggas. Y'all some hoe ass niggas though. Y'all hoe
hey,
niggas.
No,
Y'all
hey,
no, no,
hey,
no,
dirty.
no,
hey,
no, you
bro.
don't.
What?
You're a
Get that nigga
child.
What are
some
you
water,
talking
You're a
about? So
man.
I
fucking
said, you
grown
like
ass
Beck, you
child.
waiting
That's
for
what the
white
fuck
daddy to
you
give
are.
you a handout? Yes, you a house
I'd
nigga.
mush
Hey,
you in
If
the
you waiting
fucking
for
face.
white
I'd
daddy to
mush
give you
you
a handout, you
directly
a
in the
house nigga.
goddamn temple.
Yes.
You're a
If you
bitch
waiting
ass
for white daddy to
motherfucker.
give you a
You're a
handout,
bitch
you a
ass
house nigga.
motherfucker.
That's what it
That's what
is.
you are.
We can't do that.
Your
Hey,
15
look,
minutes of
look.
fame right now is more
I tried
important
to
than your
tell some
goddamn
8
child. You're a
niggas
That's
like,
bitch
look.
ass
dipping right here.
I
motherfucker.
tried to tell some 8
I'd mush you
niggas that
directly in the
I tried to tell some
goddamn
8
face
Dipping right
in
niggas like,
here. You
look,
person,
know you
bitch.
need some
reparations is
You're
cashew
a
important.
time.
bitch
You need
ass
to fight for
motherfucker.
reparations, but you know you can get some
Meds,
money
man.
now. The
Sorry,
niggas
brother.
said you can't get
You
no
gotta take
money
your
now.
meds.
You
hey,
lying.
You gotta
You
take your
all
meds.
over
hey,
the goddamn
These
board.
broke ass niggas
somebody
said
get
you.
that
I'm
nigga
lying.
some
On one
water,
hand, he talk
man.
about something you can get reparations. On the other hand, he talk about something you don't
Hey, I
deserve
told
it.
these
He's just
niggas you can
running
get
his
money
mouth
right
because he wants
now.
his
They
15
said
minutes
I'm
of fame.
lying.
He gonna talk
I
himself to
told these
sleep
niggas
like
you
a
can get
crying
money
ass
right
Exactly.
baby.
now. They said I'm
Okay.
lying.
Right.
This is what an
These
Ain't
niggas
got
FBI
no
broke
interview
friends.
niggas,
looks
boy.
like if you want to be an
I told
agent.
these broke niggas they can get money right now
Yo,
today. They said I'm
FBI
Hey,
lying.
bro,
fucking
you
We
need
need
some water,
reparations.
man.
But y'all some house
Hey, you
niggas.
need
FBI
water. No,
fucking.
you
Y'all
need some
house
water,
niggas.
man. You
We
need
know
some
Because
water,
immigrants
we
are
man.
begging
taking
for
all y'all jobs because
reparations.
y'all got
Now
to
we
beg
need
white daddy. Y'all
reparations.
got to be
Which
the
one
first in
is
line
it?
to beg white daddy
Which
for the
one
job.
is
We
it?
get it. So immigrants are y'all enemies because oh my
Hey
God.
man,
We
we did say
get it.
only the
We know
women
the
should
whole
speak,
sucking dick.
so
That's
I
about
guess he
immigration.
just
That's
thought
why
that
y'all
it was
hate
his turn to
immigrants. We
speak.
get it
I
because
don't
they
know
taking
why.
y'all white daddy jobs.
We said
We
only
know.
women should
They
be
taking your
speaking
white
right now,
daddy
but this
jobs. We
nigga
get it.
just
We get
said
it. Get it.
my
Well, you know,
coochie is
we don't know
itching,
what
Oh
so
his
I
God,
gotta
damn,
speak.
y'all
sexuality
niggas weak as
is.
hell, but this
I'm
nigga,
sure
this nigga
Rashad
Akuma.
probably one of them girly boys.
Hey,
You
hey,
know, this nigga said I got my surgery done. I'm gonna speak. Damn it, I got my
Yo,
titties done. I'm gonna speak.
absolute facts, facts,
all
facts.
God
I know
damn.
is this: if
He
you
said
claim
I'm a
FBA,
fucking
you're a
woman.
lame
I'm a
ass
woman
nigga.
right now.
You're
Caitlyn
a
Jenner
lame nigga if you
hashtag.
claim FBA.
Okay.
Period. You're a lame nigga. Period.
Nigga, I
Malcolm
think
X will
FBA
call y'all
stands for
niggas
fuck
lame
nigga bye
and
already. I've already
goofy.
made that clear.
MLK will
So I
call
don't know
y'all
who the
lame and
fuck you think
goofy.
you're talking
I'm
to when you
calling y'all
talk
niggas
about the
lame
whole
and goofy.
FBA
That's what I'm
bullshit.
calling
I
y'all.
don't believe
Y'all
in
got all
that.
these y'all got young niggas all brainwashed into
But
this self
that's a
hatred shit.
straw man argument
All
for
these
you to
old young
repeat your
niggas shit.
cycle. Again,
All these young niggas
we
coming up on so
said
we
that
not
only
African.
the
I'm
women
American.
should
My
be
ancestors been
speaking.
here. Now what are y'all talking
We
about, man?
said that only the women
Is
should
your
be
jaw hurt,
speaking.
Hey,
Rashad?
hey,
We said only the
Is your
women
jaw
should be
hurt?
speaking,
Akuma,
and your bra
Is your
strap
Akuma.
jaw
was
hurt?
Nobody
so
cares about what you
tight
think
you
though.
could not
I
say
can tell,
stay
hey,
Rashad,
this
your
my
silent.
jaw
You
hey, this
hurt?
had to
my
say
fucking shit
something.
until to the whole say something about it. I nobody care about what you think, Akuma.
To the
Rashad,
You the
hoe.
lamest to I
your
said to
jaw
the
Who's
hurt?
a
host.
hoe?
To the host say something about it. To
Oh,
the
okay. You
host,
better
nigga. You
correct that
not the
shit.
host,
Your
you a
jaw
bitch.
hurt?
You
You
better
not the
correct that
host, you a
shit.
bitch.
I'll flame
This
your
nigga
ass
sound like
right
a computer.
fucking
Niggas
now.
like he behind a computer typing some shit for work. Like a little bitch ass nigga. Little
Nigga,
nerd
no,
ass
you
nigga.
don't know
You
me worth
better
a
hope.
damn.
Why are you
You
so
don't
Better
know me
ugly?
hope.
worth a
You
damn.
better hope. Nigga, goofy ass
You
nigga. You
don't
sound like
know
a
me
point.
worth a
You sound like a
damn.
Poindexter, nigga. How about that? Yeah, nigga, where you
Nah, you
from?
don't
Okay,
know
well,
me
Pussy
thank
worth. That's
Frog
what I
goodness.
bitch.
His
sound
jaw
like,
Pussy
gonna
nigga,
nigga.
hurt.
where you from,
You're
pussy?
gonna
That's
get
what I
locked
sound
Hey,
out.
like,
hey, I'm from
nigga.
You're
Atlanta,
gonna
College
get
Park. Where you
locked
from?
out.
That's
Yeah,
what
where
I
you
sound.
from?
Don't worry
Where
about
you
where I'm
from,
from.
hoe
Don't worry
ass
about
nigga?
that.
Yeah,
That's none of your
you
You
from a
business.
get
basement
locked
That's
somewhere.
out.
You
none
You
of
must
your
a
gotta
business.
make
Poindexter
him
ass nigga.
stop.
I'm from nowhere. I'm
You're
from
a
nowhere.
Poindexter.
I'm from
You're a
nowhere.
Poindexter.
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
from
a
Don't
nobody.
worry
America.
about where
You're a
I'm
Rashad,
from.
where
nobody.
you
We
from?
know. Nobody
Jamaica?
we
Don't
know.
worry about it.
Nobody
You
we
from
know.
Nigeria?
Nobody we
There you
know.
go.
You sure
South
you ain't from
Africa?
Canada
Nobody we
where
know.
homegirl from?
Nobody, you're a nobody. We know. Sit
Mm.
your ass in the corner.
You're a bitch
Sit your
ass
ass in the
nigga.
corner.
I can tell you
Nobody.
that right now.
Nobody. Oh, nobody listen to your DJ
If
playing
you
ass
keep on,
anyway, nigga. Go
listen,
play a
listen,
video
listen,
game,
listen,
nigga.
listen.
Dude, you whack.
If you keep on talking, Rashad, I'm gonna bring your
You keep
child
on
into this
talking what
conversation.
I'm gonna bring
That's
your
what I'm gonna
child
do.
and your child's gonna, it's gonna hurt my
I'm gonna
feelings.
bring
It's
your
gonna hurt
son
my
into this
feelings. You're gonna bring my
conversation.
son up, nigga. Fuck your mother and
No,
your
I ain't
daddy,
gonna
nigga.
I
I
ain't gonna
don't
hurt your
care.
feelings. I'm gonna start
What are
speaking
you
some
talking about your
facts.
daddy's a bitch, your mother's a
Nigga,
bitch.
don't
Who
be talking
cares?
about nobody's mama.
Yeah.
Obviously, your mama
Give a fuck about that shit, nigga. What are you talking about? Y'all niggas ain't
Bro.
phase me. That's what the fuck I want to say, nigga.
All right.
Bitch ass nigga.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I can't phase you. I'm gonna phase your ass
Michael, you
out
gay, nigga.
of
Shut
this
up.
existence. You gonna be
Michael,
back
you
with the
gay, nigga. Show your
Indians?
face on this profile. Why y'all
Nigga,
niggas
Talking
hide behind
about
I
profile
us
ain't came
pics?
around here, but
Why
you
y'all
don't know
delineating
no
bitch
the
is
ass
boy.
niggas hide behind
touching the
All
profile
right.
You
pics
know
all
the
day?
boy.
soul.
You
Shut
know
the
the
fuck
boy.
up, man. Y'all some bitch ass
You are
niggas.
not
That
being
nigga
Shut
boy.
up,
honest with
nigga.
us,
Nigga, a
sir.
hoe ass nigga.
You're
Like I
not being
said,
honest.
classes begun. If
You
you're an FBA nigga, you're an agent
I had
ass
you,
nigga.
hoe.
And you were
I had
following
you,
a
hoe.
cult and you
I
following a
had
cult
you,
leader.
hoe. I had you,
you
You
hoe.
not
following a
being
I
cult
had
honest
leader.
you,
with
hoe.
us, sir.
If
Wow.
you with
This
FBA, you
nigga's
following
crazy.
a cult
There's
leader.
no reason for
The
none
nigga
of this
tweeting
to
shit
be
is a
touching
third,
you
a
this
fourth head. The
hard
nigga don't even do no
if you
original work.
was a
He just
black
parrot off shit.
American.
Y'all follow
If
this
you
nigga.
was
Y'all
a
He's
black
lazy as
all over
fuck.
the
American,
place.
They don't
none
want
of
to do no
this
One
would
research
second
on
be
he's
nothing.
one
affecting
second he's
you.
FBA, one second he's an American Indian, one
Nigga, I
second he's
didn't. I
something
Exactly.
never
else.
said I was FBA, bitch ass
This
nigga.
nigga's all
Exactly.
over the map.
Nigga, what are you talking
Be
about?
This
I
nigga
don't
all
agree
over
with
the
none,
map.
I
honest.
nigga.
saw you in the
I
secure
ain't working
trial
no
site.
fucking cult.
Yo,
I'm not no
you
cult
are acting
worshipper
like one
follower
of them.
ass nigga.
You was
He
I'm
all
me,
over the
Jesus.
nigga.
place.
I'm
It's
me.
your
And
life.
you was free,
Yo, yo,
man.
yo, what the fuck is going on? I done tried to run to the store and shit real quick. God damn. What is happening? I don't even know what's happening right now. Brother Rashad, what's going on, brother? You feel like we're all house niggas? Is that what I was hearing?
I just felt like stepping on some niggas. That's really what it is.
Understandable. All right.
That's just what it
His
was.
his tampon was itching his pussy, so he had to
that's
speak.
what.
Now, wait a second. I appreciate the brother being honest. All right. He came in with smoke. He wanted to pass off some smoke, and he wasn't backing down. Now, I heard this brother battling. I know for sure it was him. I didn't know who he was battling with, but his brother's been battling for a while. He ain't back down. But I want to move on, get some other people on the stage, because brother, you've been bringing the smoke nonstop. I don't think there is a way to stop you, brother. I think you I don't know, brother. You might not stop at all. I think even if we brought other people up, you'll beef with those people as well.
Hey, I'm done though. I'm done.
All right. Let's get some of these white folks trying to get up in here now. Now the white folk that came in trying to get up here because they want to get some followers. Fuck that. Go on. All right. So what is happening right now? What is happening in the room right now? Like, what is going on? Brother Mike has stepped on the stage. Brother Mike Roch has stepped on the stage. Brother Mike Roch does not like divestors. He does not like swallers. He does not like women that go against black men. So I promise you, be careful with this brother in the room. He got slice and dice real quick. I also want to send out a warning to you Africans. This brother has some sick things to say to you. He might hurt your feelings real bad. But Mike, let's see what's going on in the room. I don't even know what the fuck is going on, y'all. I'm just coming back, kind of chilling, laxing. You know, I got the backwoods, you know, from the bodega. I went to the bodega and got me a backwood. You know, I'm off work. We got the backwood. I just gonna smoke and shit, figure life out from there. But yeah.
Put it in the air.
Hey, can I say something real quick? The ladies tore Bella a new asshole, a new mouth hole, a new ear hole. God damn, y'all tore her a fucking part so quick. Exposed that she was Canadian. Exposed every goddamn
Okay. Well,
thing.
wait a second. Red and this jockey. I mean, who wants to get the smoke now? Because I mean, the brother Rashad was going bananas.
Borderline, where you at?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is what I want. Come on, Red. Come on, this is what I want.
Yeah, Tariq, let's go.
Red got all that background noise.
Let's go, Pimpin'. Talk your talk.
Well, I can't find Borderline because he didn't answer my dumb question the other time before this whole thing went to hell. So I'm still looking for him. But Borderline aside, it's Dick's jockey or somebody that was talking about when I talked about working. He was talking about some Nigerians that wouldn't stand up to the white people. Who was that actually?
Nah, don't jump me into this conversation. You go ahead and talk to Tariq. Y'all go ahead and y'all handle y'all little situation. Don't bring me into this. Don't bring me in this. You and Tariq have that conversation.
What's your question, brother? What's your question?
Okay, my question is this. Why, like you said, it was a dumb question, and I ask again, why do you think in a country where they have data, right? They got social security numbers, they got everything down to the teeth. Like you can do nothing, and these fuckers don't know that you did this shit. They know you. Okay? Why do you think it's necessary to delineate to get reparations?
Okay, first of all, I don't think my distinguishing myself is not necessarily just for reparations, my nigga. It's to make you know who I am, just like you know that you're Nigerian. I am a motherfucking black American. We say goofy, we say nigga, we say all the shit that you motherfuckers copy. Just like old girl who came in here, she was talking just like us, all of our shit. She don't come in here talking that bullshit that she got at her homeland.
Okay,
So
let me
it has
ask you.
nothing to do with you, brother. It's we are distinguishing ourselves. And I know we got a whole lot of infighting about FBA. And it's funny because, like I said, I'm new to these Twitter spaces. So I'm just seeing now that there's all this vitriol for the FBA in itself and Tariq Nasheed, and then there's people fighting with Secure the Tribe, and then like the whole thing. I did not know it was this deep. So this is all new for me as far as I'm stepping in here these spaces and being introduced to a lot of you brothers here. But when we come in here and we're talking about, I mean, when you look up there and see what his title is, that don't even have nothing to do with an African at all. So again, why would you be here talking shit? What are you here for? What are you here to say, my nigga? We talking about us, and I'm tired of you motherfuckers acting retarded like you don't know who the fuck us is. We're us, the ones that you keep saying have baby mamas. The baby mama nigga. That's who we talking about, motherfucker. So quit acting retarded.
It's not about acting retarded. The thing is this: we already know you Black Americans, right? Ain't no disputing that you Black Americans. And there has never been a dispute about that from the get-go.
Yes,
Okay?
but when it comes over here, you guys get lumped in with us when it comes to being saying black because y'all all want to be black. So yes, we're all black. But guess what? When an African, when a Haitian, when one of y'all come over here and commit a crime, it don't go down as a Haitian crime. It go down as a black. See, all the negative shit you niggas do come on us. All the positive shit you want to distinguish yourself from. So when you get a job as a doctor, you're a fucking Nigerian doctor. You're not a fucking black doctor. Quit lying, my nigga.
Tell him, Tariq.
Well,
Tell him, Tariq.
let me say this. I ain't in the professional field, so I don't know about that. That goes for people in the professional field. Okay, I'm in the labor market. I'm out here, slaving like everybody, clocking in 9 to 5. So I don't know about that. The professional field, people who go to school, who do all that, that ain't my business. I ain't got shit to do with it. But my point is this, okay? You want to differentiate yourself like we don't know that you're different. Okay. And
You
like you said,
differentiate yourself like we don't know you're different. You're Nigerian, nigga. You're not a motherfucking Somali. So what is the problem with me being what I am? You're a Nigerian. I can't be nothing. What the fuck is wrong with you? You sound crazy.
and
You're
nothing wrong,
literally
but the
mad
point is,
because I want to be
okay,
something.
let's say this. Okay, UFBA. Okay, let's get that straight. UFBA, right? And you got the ADOS, right? And you guys are two different groups.
Sir,
Okay.
let me explain something to you about this really quickly. I'm going to try and give you some understanding. The reason why we are delineating, you're saying it like we don't want to be with y'all, but there is no legal precedence with the United States in reparations under race. So we need to be separated so that we can submit our
Exactly.
justice claim, okay?
For business reasons.
Okay, for business reasons, for business purposes. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, when you put it that way, it's understandable. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, to get ahead. That's normal. I ain't got smoke for that. That's okay. Now, if that's how it is,
Why?
that's fine.
That is how it is.
Wow. So
Why? Can I
you've
ask
been
why you
battling
all?
in this room for that small little piece of understanding. God
Well,
damn.
It's like
sometimes
y'all
you,
think the
you gotta
worst of
get
us.
something. Sometimes you
So
gotta get something
so
straight.
wait.
Okay.
Let me frame it a
Sometimes you
different
gotta
way. You
understand.
wasted our
Thank you,
fucking
Denise.
time because you were
No,
ignorant in that
it's not.
small area.
It's not about me being ignorant because you are also ignorant about so many things that you don't even know.
Yeah, but we're not talking about those things right now.
Exactly. But when I'm trying to get an understanding of things, it's not up to you to tell me
So
how I can get an
so
understanding of it.
so as Tariq
And,
said,
and, and
you should
see,
probably
honestly,
shut the fuck up.
that's the problem. That's the problem with this whole thing because everybody's just going off, not trying to understand anybody at all.
He's
See,
gonna
and
get
what
rowdy
I'm
You
because
feel
saying,
he
like
just
we
got
have to
exposed.
give you
because
an
see, now
understanding,
that
to
I
be
brought
honest.
myself down to
Listen,
actually understand it,
wait. When we're talking about our issues,
now that I brought
When
myself
when
down
we're
to
talking about our
actually
issues amongst
understand where
ourselves,
you
it's
coming
not an
from,
opportunity
you
for
trying
us
to
to
make
give
it
you
like
a
one
free
fucking big
education in
deal
our
because I
history.
brought myself down to understand where you're coming from.
Wait,
You
Sir,
when
see?
I
we're talking
He's
about our
butthurt.
issues amongst
He's
ourselves, it's
butthurt
not an
now.
opportunity to educate you.
Well, see, that's another thing where you're mistaken. because you think it's not an opportunity to do well. Like you said, educate,
No,
right?
we're talking amongst ourselves to get at an advanced level on this. We're not trying to stay on ABC level to try to get you up to speed. That's not what we're trying to do. You
And sir,
can't
let me
help us if you don't have a basic level of
I got
understanding. So if you're trying to say you're trying to be a help to us in our fight for reparations, if you don't have a base level of understanding, then you can't do shit for us. So what you really should be doing, Red, is shutting the fuck up and being a listener and closing your fucking mouth.
because you all jump up here and
Come on,
sir,
you
I want
got
to
this
say
brother
like
sounding
if
like
you
Tariq
had a,
Nasheed.
you kind of have like no faith
I
in
know,
us.
right? Hell is
Y'all
freezing
come on
over.
the stage and think that we really about some stupid shit, like we trying to do something to harm y'all, and it's really not about that. You come in here like you have a preconceived notion that's very negative of us and our intentions. That is my opinion.
Joe, you got your hand up.
How you doing? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you, brother.
Okay. I mean, I still need like clarity why some immigrants feel like there's some issue that we have towards them when we pretty much don't even bother. Like we're trying to get our shit together. We can't get our shit together and worry about other people. Henceforth, why we don't worry about other people. The one time we say, "Hey, this is just for us," is the problem. But you have like Paracom. You also have presidents of African countries that talk down on us. Paracom even said that we shouldn't get shit unless they get shit, but they have their own shit. But we're not a part of that. Like, I need to understand it. And then when y'all say that we have an issue with us, I ask every immigrant that says that this question: name an influential, foundational Black American, African American, whatever you want to call it, person that goes on TV and talks down about y'all, says what y'all shouldn't get. Because I can name a shit ton of immigrants and anchor babies, as someone calls them, that go on TV and in spaces and dog us.
Facts.
So I need help comprehending this shit. Because, I
See,
mean,
what y'all don't understand is how in world politics everybody is tied together on the world stage. Like y'all keep saying, we concerned about America only. Okay, but you're forgetting that besides America, there are other white countries that also traded in slavery.
We don't give a fuck.
Good.
but
We
here's the
don't
thing
give
though,
a
right?
fuck.
Red,
Look,
We
I'm
live
gonna
Say
hold
it
on,
here.
wait,
very,
wait,
very,
wait, wait.
very clearly.
let
We
me
don't
We
give
finish.
a
live
fuck. We're
here.
talking about
Red,
Let
America.
let me
Red,
finish.
here's the thing.
Because
No,
y'all don't
Red,
understand. Y'all don't
Red.
understand the way
No,
this
listen.
moves in world politics. The
No,
point is
listen, bro.
this.
Listen.
Let me finish. Let me
We
finish.
can't. No. Listen, black people in America, we can't go to England and Britain and the Dutch and say, "Hey, we want reparations from y'all." We don't get shit from that. We have to get reparations from the motherfuckers that fucked us over. I have another question
Exactly.
for immigrants. I have another question for y'all because as a person on the internet, he asks y'all, why do y'all flee your country? And you guys will say the government, right? So if you have that understanding of how the government fucks you over in your country,
Come
why
on.
is it so hard to comprehend how the
Take it
Come
government
home.
fucks
on.
us over here? Can someone please,
Fact.
please
Well, I
explain that shit to
understand.
me like I'm a 5-year-old?
I understand how the government fucks everybody over. Okay, and when we talk about the government, y'all be thinking, oh, it's just the Nigerian government. No, it's including the American government. That's what y'all don't understand. The same American government that screw y'all over, screw us over down there.
Okay, thank you for that tidbit, but answer his question.
And you stop saying what we don't understand. That's very rude. Like,
Because
y'all think we stupid.
right, we know how the U.S. fucks y'all over. That's what y'all don't get. We're taught that shit in world history. All through high school, college, we read fucking newspapers. That's
My stage is overwhelmed with Black Americans in their feelings. My stage is overwhelmed with Black Americans in their feelings. Happy Black Nationalist is off work and I have time right now, and I tell you right now, I don't want to hear you niggas sob stories. I can tell you right now, I don't want to hear you niggas sob stories. Now we about to go down the road of all the Africans that have done us wrong. But instead of talking about the white folks sitting in a room, the white motherfucking boys sat in the room with a bunch of niggas that look like you. They was black Americans. They was black Americans talking bad about Africans. So we gonna talk about the real shit. We gonna make sure that we ain't sat in here with our feelings hanging all out. It's too many black Americans on my stage. I only got one African brother on my stage. I need some more Africans that's got some courage to come on up here because we about to start moving some folk down up off the stage. Because we need some African voices on the stage. We need some people to balance this out. I do not want to hear people crying on about what the Africans did to them and what black Americans said about them and what black Americans don't understand about them and Africans don't understand this about me. I don't want to hear that. We passed that point. If you didn't understand why people was going cut the throat, it was because they still in Hunger Games mode. I'm trying to calm you all down so we can try to get back to some resemblance of a conversation. And while Borderline is here with us, I want Borderline to take questions from Africans who may want to have something to say to Tariq because Borderline will deal with them like he's Tariq. Borderline will put them in a goddamn place like he is Tariq. Borderline will let him know that he's standing 10 toes down in what he believes in. See, Borderline ain't wavering in his FBA support. Borderline ain't changing his game or his name. Borderline is staying 10 toes down. So I want to hear more interactions between Borderline and other folk who are African who might have some questions that they want to get out to Tariq Nasheed. So if you're African and you felt like you needed to say something to Tariq Nasheed, or there was something that you had felt you needed to get out to Tariq Nasheed about how you felt about how he says I'm gonna big the brother up though, because he been rocking here for a long time, and I mean people came with the smoke. I want the smoke. I want the smoke, and I don't want to hear tears dropping about what the what the immigrant, the African immigrant, has done. Because every time, some of you wasn't here earlier. We had this conversation. Some of you jump too quick to jump. You jump all the way past white supremacy and right into the beef. That's why we had the Hunger Games, man. What the fuck? Get it off your chest and let it go. That's why I appreciate that, brother Rashad. If the brother Rashad is in another account, shout out to you, brother. He was cussing y'all out, and I wasn't really against it because the brother was saying things that we need to hear, like all that talking big bad about, oh, we better than y'all, and at the same time crying talking about, oh, you was mean to me, and one of them Africans got on TV and said some bad things about us, man. We better keep this shit real. All right. We don't say we big and bad and better than everybody. Then we gotta have a little bit more stronger, tougher skin when the motherfucker saying something bad about us. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Especially when they look like us, and you can punch them harder than they can punch you. I just don't understand what we be whining about. So I'm not here to play those games that y'all might play in those rooms. I'm not here to play those games. We're African in this room. You're not African in this room. You might want to exit this room because this room ain't for you. If you ain't African in this room, you might want to exit this room because this room is not for you. So yeah, I don't see any Africans that want to come up and speak, man. I mean, the Africans are shook. So what I'm gonna do is, I want Red and Borderline to be free to kind of go at it, man. Or I mean, all the other Africans are scared up. I don't know, man. That's what I was afraid of. It's too many Black Americans on the stage, so now they feel overwhelmed. Then I'm a Black nationalist, but I am a Black American, so they like he gonna start siding with them. You know what I mean? You know how they think, man. This shit all crazy. Like he gonna side with his people eventually. You know what I mean? Crazy. I'm African. Let's be one.
You got Rambo up here. He look like he's African. Look like he's from Congo.
Yeah, that's right. Rambo, welcome to the stage. Rambo, what a hell of a name. Brother got some courage. He stepped up to the stage. Now let's just make sure you ain't white.
Yeah, man, what's good? I'm from Congo.
Okay, you got something that you ever do you have something you ever wanted to say to Tariq Nasheed if he could hear you?
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Not
sure.
saying that he can, not saying that he can, brother. But borderline might deal with your ass worse than Tariq Nasheed. I'm just gonna let you know. So if you say something with some smoke to Tariq Nasheed, be prepared for borderline because borderline might flatline you. I'm just gonna let you know, and we gonna allow that conversation to happen. Nobody's gonna jump in. It's just gonna be you and borderline if you say something out of line about Tariq Nasheed. I'm just leaving that warning out there, brother. I don't know what you're about to say. I don't want you to change what you're about to say. I want you to be Rambo. I want you to come shooting out the gate. I want you to be Rambo shooting out the gate, brother. All right? Don't be afraid. Welcome to the stage.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna say the first thing is this is I'm coming from with respect. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. I heard a lot of people going at each other and shit. I'm not here for that bullshit. So the first thing I'm gonna say is I hear Tariq say a lot about Africans are fleeing their countries. There's 54 African countries, and all these countries have their own geopolitical situations going on. And I'm just going to speak for Congo because I know more about where I'm from and shit, so I can't speak for the other countries. But I disagree. We're not fleeing our countries. That's number one. I even looked at statistics as far as like immigrant groups in the US. There's like 45 million immigrants, and only 2 to 4% of those immigrants are from the continent of Africa. That's number one. So if you look at the whole continent with the population of 1.4 billion people, that's what? That's like 0.014 percentage of the immigration population in America. Y'all
That's
niggas should be
only
worried
because they
about them
won't let
fucking
more of you
Mexicans and
over
shit.
here.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
If
the
they
first
let
thing.
more of you over here, you would be over here more. If they open the floodgates, y'all motherfuckers would break your
That's
neck to
cap,
get over here
man.
to America.
Bro, that's cap.
At one time, you said y'all opened the floodgate in 1965. Right now, y'all ain't opening the floodgate.
That
Nigga,
is not what we said. Nobody
stand
said
at a
nothing
place,
about no
man. Stand at a
floodgates.
place.
You're a liar. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't listen. Y'all just be talking to be fucking talking.
Okay,
What
now, so the
we said that we
1965
got
Immigration
immigration
Act
open
didn't
for you
open the
motherfuckers,
floodgates, did
Yo,
and
it?
I
you've
want
been
to,
coming over here
Red, I
ever
want to
since.
hear this guy's answer, man. I really want to hear his
So the
opinion on it.
19 you are you agreeing that the 1965 Immigration Act or 1960 didn't open the floodgates?
That's because floodgates will never be open. They don't want you over here like that. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? There'll never be floodgates for you. You think they like you like that, nigga? They just want you over here to disrupt us.
Yo, my nigga,
That's the only
there's
reason you're
more.
here.
The majority of Africans, they live in Africa. They don't want to come to America. You got to get that straight, man.
Okay. What about the Mexicans, the Indians? What are they doing to y'all too? What are they here for? The
What
Europeans. What are they here for?
The Mexicans are here too. The Mexicans are pseudo white people. They have no more status than you do. The Mexicans got a better status than you. They are really white. They get to be really white. And if it goes down, the Mexicans will be last. If they get rid of niggas, you motherfuckers going next. The Mexicans might be around a little longer because they've already been subjugated. Mexico is subjugated to America. They already know they're America's bitch. They're here to do whatever and just shut the fuck up and get whatever they can get and enjoy it. They are not here to fight white supremacy. The only ones here to fight white supremacy is niggas. You motherfuckers are not here to fight white supremacy. You're not over here
That's
helping
not
us
true.
fight white supremacy.
That's not true. You're generalizing. So I'm going to say this. This is my second point, which I would love to address to Borderline because he seems to know what Tariq Nasheed would say on the subject. Number two, you guys say that we don't fight white supremacy, and that's the biggest fucking lie that I ever heard in my life. When you look at how we got our own independence back in the 60s, you don't think people like Patrice Lumumba and all those guys stood up against white supremacy? Man, you don't know what you're talking about. And Even
You're
when
trying
you
to pick one anecdote to make the story fit for you, but that's not what it is. You can't take one motherfucking instance, nigga. You gotta have a whole lot of instances, but you got a whole lot of other instances of coon shit going on. You got a
And
whole
y'all
lot of
got a
other
whole lot of
instances
instances of cool
of
shit
letting
going on.
Oprah come over there and get your girls raped.
Every African country
Y'all
fought
let
white
Oprah come
supremacy
over
and
there and
gained
get
their
your girls raped.
independence. Every African country that was colonized fought white supremacy and gained independence.
Exactly.
Now, the only country that just gained independence of recently was Rihanna's country. I can't even remember that country where
Come
she
on, my
from.
nigga. Who runs Africa? Black people or Europeans?
Nigga, who runs
Exactly.
America?
Who runs
Who runs
America?
America? Who runs America? White
my
people?
nigga? Who runs
Bro,
America?
white people run all these governments. Like, what
Asians,
kind of stupid question is that?
Asians,
Who runs
but this is
America?
their country. They're
Nigga, the white
supposed to.
supremacists
They
run
came
the
over here.
whole world.
You
What are you
sound
talking
stupid. Hold on,
about?
dude. The
What are
country
you
is
talking
yours. We
about,
talking
man?
about Africa. It's more of
Who
you
runs
over there
America?
than it is of them. How the fuck are you the majority being controlled by the minority? That would be like black people over here running white people.
Bro,
That's how stupid that shit would sound.
who's been taking the resources in Africa for the last 300 fucking years? Huh?
White people.
Exactly. So you have your answer. It's not about who has the majority population. It's about who has the resources.
No, but it's your country. It's your country. It's black people. How are white people taking resources out of Africa?
Let me ask you
How are
something.
they taking it out of Africa?
Hold
It's
on.
Africa. It's all
Your
of the countries
FBA,
of
your FBA,
Africa.
yo, listen,
There's
your
what you
FBA,
say,
right?
54.
You're
It's 50
foundational
plus of
Black
y'all.
American. You've been in America since the 1500s. How many assets, how much of the stock market do you own in your family?
We are the minority and we were slaves. You were not. You had a whole country and you let niggas come in and take it. That's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference.
We were
There's a
colonized for
difference.
over
There's a
300 years. What are you talking about?
There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Listen, Brother Red, can you let Rambo and Borderline have this conversation? I promise you can get in there after they done.
This is what I'm saying. You making a false equivalency, brother. We were brought here as a minority under guns. You own a whole country full of black people that you let other people from other countries come and run while y'all are still there. You still there, but they running.
Okay.
But you still there.
So how the hell did the Indians that was in this country and the so
Yo, right. Let me deal with this.
How the hell were they run over
Yes,
by
you to
white
be
people that give
quiet.
us shit?
We talking about you right now, brother. We talking about your country. We talking about how white people and Asians run you while you steady talking shit to us. And you don't own none of your own shit.
Asians don't run shit in Africa.
When did FBA's gain
Come on, dude.
independence?
I can make you cry right now by saying two words. I can say two words
You
to
said
you.
you were
Blood
veteran, and
damage.
your dumb ass
Blood
don't know
damage.
how America goes setting up
Blood
bases in other
damage.
countries. How dumb can you be?
Blood
How the fuck
damage.
a veteran don't know that America set up bases in other countries to stay in control? And you're a fucking veteran, and you don't know this shit? You're a dumb nigga, motherfucker. You a veteran,
I can be a dumb motherfucker, but I ain't wrong.
You don't know
I can be a dumb motherfucker, but I ain't wrong. But I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
You're asking dumb questions.
Black people in Africa
let's
do
have
not run their
a
own
peaceful
country.
debate here, please, man. Let's get off that.
You wanna know how we got run over?
Borderline. I want to know something.
Open-minded. We had our hands open to visitors the same way that the Indians or the original.
Hold on, man. Yo, Borderline.
Were welcoming. That's how
Borderline.
it happened. When you open up your door to visitors, they stab you in the back.
When did the U.S. government free black people in America from slavery? What year was that?
According to the Constitution, I mean, we still slaves. That's what the prisons is. So, I mean, it depends on.
Yeah, but you know what I'm telling. You know what I'm talking about. When there's a Civil War and Abraham Lincoln and black people fought the Confederacy and all that shit. When did y'all get the freedom from all that, picking cotton and all that bullshit?
You mean emancipation?
Emancipation, sir. I speak 3 languages, Swahili, French, and English, so I'm trying my best. I don't have all the vocabulary, my brother. So if you can tell me, when did that
because you've been
happen? Because I think it's
colonized by
around
17 people.
1850s,
You
right?
got to speak all them languages because all them niggas in your country.
Nigga, Swahili is the mother tongue from my tribe, nigga. What are you talking about?
Hey, Rambo, Tariq is correct. The prison industrial complex, the actual definition of those prisoners are slaves of the state. That's actually in the Supreme Court judgment. They're slaves of the state. So slavery never stopped.
So you're telling me you're still a slave?
Stopped.
Is that what you're saying?
It never stopped. That's what convict leasing was. That's what the prison industrial complex is. That's what it is. It's feeding people into slavery of the state.
Nobody's picking a
It never stopped.
in Alabama right now.
Colonization never stopped.
Hello guys.
Because we're still in
Hello guys.
neo-colonization. And it hurts me that y'all don't know how all this
No one's picking
Red, you want to insult credibility with that hard R on nigger.
Go to your colonization room. Go have a colonization room, my nigga, and do that shit. I bet you we won't come over there talking shit.
Big boy, listen, man.
I bet that. I bet you if you gonna start a colonization room right now, won't no nigga come in there saying shit.
I'm gonna go to my third question, because you haven't even answered the first one and the second one. So I'm really
I answered all of them.
I really have to try to get Tariq on this because you're not really doing the job, man. So my third question. I hear Tariq say, oh, Black Americans are not going to Africa in masses, which is cap. If you look at Black Acres of the Gambia, they're foundational Black Americans that moved to Gambia, and they're starting this whole movement of having join them and building real estate in Gambia. If you watch the brother from Ghana, brother Ademayo, he has
B.
There's
We
a
smoke
bunch
weed
of Black
over here. We don't do
African
heroin, my
Americans that
nigga.
are
We don't
there
do
starting
heroin.
businesses.
You need to get off that
Come
heroin.
on,
Can we
man.
have a conversation? Can we have a conversation, please, guys?
Come on, no, because you're making. See, this is the point. You're talking
let's
shit
go
that
one
makes
by
no
one,
fucking
That's
sense.
not making
I
no
don't give a
sense.
fuck about none of that shit
Just
you
go
talking
check the
about right
YouTube
now.
channel, and you're gonna see a bunch of Black Americans that are leaving Africa, that are fleeing America, going to Africa. So y'all like to call niggas from Africa saying they're fleeing, but we can play the same game because you got a bunch of FBAs.
When it gets to
they don't want to deal with racism anymore.
When you find
they don't want to
100
deal
niggas,
with racism anymore.
show me
They don't want to
100
leave
niggas that left
America.
America. Show me
I
the
even wish
100
this
niggas that left
borderline of a
America.
motherfucker can flee. I wish he can
Show
even
me.
find his legs to flee. But no, he can find his foot to flee because guess what? He's been brainwashed to think, oh, I live in the greatest country in the world. We built this shit so it's live or die here. Meanwhile, you got people, it's 2022, brother. People are picking up passport, moving around
All
the
that
country.
shit would make
changes.
sense if you
And
stupid motherfuckers granted us citizenship. But until you
fight
grant
white
us
supremacy, but
citizenship, shut the fuck up. You're a liar. You're a moron and you're a fucking idiot. None of you African motherfuckers are giving us citizenship. Do you give us citizenship? Can I go and get citizenship? Can I go and get citizenship?
And do you know how hard it is to become an
and get
American citizen?
citizenship?
You
No,
guys,
I
America
can't.
doesn't get
You don't
citizenship
want
for
us over
nobody.
there.
What are you
Quit
talking
talking
about?
that dumb shit.
Yeah, I would
Talking
like to
dumb
say this.
shit.
I would like to dovetail on what Tariq is saying. If any African country, specifically the Congo, gave descendants of American slavery full citizenship in your country, a large amount of that shit that goes on in the Congo wouldn't be going on with us. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not so sure about that because I look at America today. And
I promise you, all the talks of violence that we are choosing not to talk about right now, all of the talks of violence that we are choosing to not talk about right now, we would be talking about in that situation. So I guarantee you that shit wouldn't be going on in the Congo.
The truth of this whole issue is, let me say straight, borderline is a coward and a bitch that can't call out white supremacy on a global scale. That's why he's hiding, talking his balls.
Listen, the Congo is a very easy target, but it applies.
Now, how you don't give a fuck about what's going on in the world? And you know white supremacy runs the whole fucking world, but you can acknowledge it on a global scale.
Because I was talking about my shit right now, nigga. I'm talking about me right now, bitch. Back the fuck up. When I'm talking about me, it's not time to talk about you, bitch. I'll talk about you, bitch, when I'm ready to talk about you, bitch. But right now, I'm talking about us, nigga.
Suck your fucking dick because that's all
you
can do.
stupid, retarded moron. Get the fuck out. Go to your colonization room. Get your colonization room and shut the fuck up.
You can fucking get out there and organize shit. All you do is come here, I'm fighting white supremacy. I'm fighting white supremacy. And you think it's about slapping a white motherfucker in the butt who calls you nigga? White supremacy is on a global
Ain't
scale in
nobody
this
said
fucking
nothing
world.
about slapping white people and
You in
niggas
here
and
talking your
nothing. You
Red,
bullshit
just
between your
talking.
legs, talking I'm fighting white
Red,
supremacy. I'm fighting
Red,
white supremacy.
Red. What
Let me
I
ask
Fighting
you
said
a
white
about the
supremacy ain't
Congo,
about slapping a
what
white
I said
motherfucker
about
in
the
the rest for
Congo,
calling you
what I
nigga.
said about the
It's on a
Congo
global
actually
scale.
applies to
And
every single
you
nation
Yo,
in
I need some
Africa.
water, man. Y'all niggas is killing me.
white supremacy on a global scale, we all can be going back and
Red,
forth with
Red.
this
Once
shit.
again,
And
I'm
we're
gonna tell
trying to
you
get
this.
fucking solution
I'm
because
gonna tell you this. What I said
motherfuckers
about the Congo actually applies to every single African nation.
you ain't even got a passport.
This
You
nigga
can't
is
even leave.
Red gonna cry in the car.
You don't even have a fucking passport. You don't even know where to start from.
the truth hits hard. The hit dog is hollering. Damn. Anyways,
No, y'all
like
can say what it is, but what I say is this. If y'all can acknowledge white supremacy on a global scale and what it's doing all around the world, then this is bullshit. Because guess
we
what?
can acknowledge
White
that and we
supremacy
have,
was
but
the
can you
whole shit.
acknowledge that
Look at the G7.
colonialization is not the same as chattel slavery?
Yeah, let me
Oh,
ask you
hell
this.
no. But
Come on, man, bro. You didn't just say
Congo,
that.
we
You didn't
got a
just say that. Let
Congolese
me
there that can
address
tell
that.
you. We got a
Mr. Disc
Congolese there that
Jockey.
can tell you what Belgium did
Yo,
in Congo.
yo,
I'll let
yo,
him
take
go.
this in, man.
I'll let him
Listen.
tell you. I'll let him tell you what
Man,
happened in Congo.
listen.
There's a Congolese right here, and I'll let him tell y'all what happened in Congo because when you're talking about slavery and this, y'all think it only goes down to America. There are slaves who are stuck in Italy. There are slaves who are stuck in
Can I ask
Spain.
you a
There are
question?
slaves who are stuck in
How
the
come when the
UK. And
gays
every
were
time
fighting for
y'all
their
bragging
rights,
about,
y'all
oh,
didn't
we up in
stand
the
up
front.
talking about the dicks y'all had to suck too? Why you just
Every
jump in
time
the
y'all bragging
comment?
about, oh, we open the floodgates for y'all to come here. Did y'all open
Why?
the floodgates for the black people in Spain? Did y'all open the floodgates for the black people in England? Did y'all open the floodgate for the people in Australia? Y'all don't
We
know
don't
all
control
this
a
shit
country,
because
sir. We don't control a
y'all
country.
stuck
We
in
Yo,
this
can't
I
open
fucking
wanna
up any
country
let's get
floodgates.
and
back
can't
to the
stick your
main
toes
topic.
out of this fucking country to see
Y'all
what's
niggas
actually
just
going on
yelling and
globally.
shit like bitches, man. Fuck. All right, let's get to the next topic. So going back to the Congo conversation here. So I'm gonna give you one example. I went there. I was there for 6 months. I went there to start my transport company. Even though I'm from there, just the fact that I've lived here, you know that they look at me differently. They look at me like I'm a white man.
Wow.
Oh, this guy's from overseas. Let me just spit some facts. And so even to register a business down there, the regular fees is like $80 US. These guys were trying to finesse me and asking me for like $1,200 to $2,000. And why do you think they have that mindset? It's because of poverty, corruption, the same things that you guys accuse the US government of. Since decolonization, we've also had African governments that are irresponsible and that are filled with coons running the country and shit.
Wow. You should have been in this space a lot earlier because all of what you're about to say has already been repeated. Tariq, go ahead and take care of it.
Listen to me. Listen, I'm just spitting facts. I'm just giving an example. Because you want a Congolese passport, but I'm going to tell you what else comes with a passport. You
No, I
feel
don't
me?
want a passport. I want a citizenship. I want full voting citizenship. I don't want just a
You need
passport.
a passport, okay?
No.
That
I
proves
want full voting
This
rights.
judge, let me tell you
it
this.
proves your
You go down
nationality.
there, you go to any African country and follow the laws, you can get a citizenship.
No,
It's
not
a
in every African country you can actually
Let me
run for
finish,
president. If we could
man.
actually run some shit, a large amount of that shit wouldn't be going on.
let me
Tariq.
say this
Let me
again.
finish.
Let me say this again. As a black person, you can go to any African country, follow the laws, how to get things done, and become a citizen.
If we could buy land, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If we could buy land and vote in Libya, in 10 years, Libya would be a better country.
Guess what? America
Bro,
fucked up
your
Libya.
government,
Straight up. It doesn't matter. Give us any African country and we'll turn that shit into a better
How
situation.
America fucked up
your
Libya.
government got rid of Gaddafi.
America
So
fucked up Libya.
go vote for someone
America
else in the
fucked up
White House
Libya till
to deal
today.
with the Libya situation. You're not gonna go
Go
to
visit
Libya and
that
do
country
anything
what
there.
they did to Libya.
Watch,
Libya
nigga.
was a country.
Nigga,
Libya
Shit
was a
y'all
we
country
might
that
can't
be
didn't
do,
have
shooting
we
no
Libya,
actually
no
can
government.
do. They ain't bombing us because we'll be dual citizens in that situation. So they ain't
bro.
gonna bomb us like they would bomb y'all.
Actually, I support y'all doing that,
Exactly.
getting dual citizenship. Because as they said, oh, I want to live and die in America. Look, it ain't working.
Y'all getting
And
all
y'all
the way
gotta
off the
understand
square.
that.
I'm gonna go right back to that same
Why
point.
people are doing it? Why
Red,
people
you
are
just a
moving
loud
around?
person at this point. You just talking loud with a bad microphone. Rambo, I'm gonna get right back to the same fucking point. If we actually had voting rights in the Congo, we would actually turn that shit into Wakanda tomorrow, within 20, 30 fucking years. Y'all are some coon-ass motherfuckers in the Congo. Y'all actually have wealth beyond, y'all actually have trillions of fucking dollars in the dirt. And you dumbass motherfuckers are allowing everybody to take it. When we talk about this militarism shit, that's where it actually applies, nigga. That's where it actually applies. The conversation that we can't have in this space, it actually applies to the fucking Congo, bitch.
It's obvious you didn't even know what happened in Libya. It's very obvious you didn't know what happened in Libya. And you talking ignorant for saying that shit.
Yeah, run away from the conversation. Let Red overtalk you. There you go. Come on, Rambo. Come on, Rambo.
I just answered you.
What was the question? What was the answer?
You didn't do any militarism in the United States. Okay?
Oh,
and
don't
you're
say
telling me
that.
today in 2022 that you're still a slave according to the Constitution. So what are you going to bring to the Congo?
Rambo, you would have benefited from being in this space a little earlier. I made the statement both that Pan-Africanism is at its core boosting up African supremacy, and you actually just made my point. I also said that there are root jurisdictions in other countries, and that you have to look at what people are in their countries that actually apply to African nations as well. And you just came into this goddamn room and actually directly stated that you're the white person of Congo. So you benefit from that colonialization that goes on in the fucking Congo.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. What are you talking about?
Fuck
you.
What are you talking
Fuck
about?
you.
Fuck you. Fuck you bitch ass nigga.
You the bitch ass nigga.
No
Yeah,
need for all
repeat
that.
that statement again. Call me a bitch ass nigga in Congolese.
Truth.
Don't use my language to call me a bitch ass nigga. Call me a bitch ass nigga in Congolese.
It's funny that in this time a grown ass man.
Wait a second. Is he crying? Is he crying, y'all? Like, I'm so serious. Is he crying? Like, I heard the man voice coming in like shaky and shit. Rambo, you have a name like Rambo, the brother Red has sat up in here for hours on end, going toe to toe. Don't tell me you done came up in here in less than 30 minutes and let one of these brothers hurt your feelings. Please do not tell me that is the case.
I told you he was gonna cry in the car.
Nobody's crying here. It's just that I'm trying to have an intellectual conversation, and this nigga is saying some white supremacy jokes, making fun of our pronunciations. Nigga, what's the difference between you
I ain't mad about him making fun of our pronunciation because I live down here down south in Mississippi, and I've seen how people from New York, Ohio, and all that mark those in the South about how they talk. So it ain't nothing new to me. They do it to each other. So fuck that shit. Okay, that's not.
Y'all need to these are the same niggas that are trying to get reparations when they can't even stay on topic. Like every fucking sentence is an insult, and they're getting off topic all the time. Like, stick to the subject.
Once again, you're proving our point. Another a topic of conversation is that niggas like you are distractions to that conversation. And you're proving that point too, dumbass.
Hey, Rambo, don't let him do you like that.
This nigga is a fucking idiot, man. Anyways, so I'm gonna stay on topic because I don't even know this guy for me to even diss this guy. Like, I don't even know the guy. Let me stay on topic. The reason I'm bringing up these
the topic is you a dumb motherfucker who is in our room talking about the Congolese,
motherfucker is gonna answer my questions just like Tariq. I've already asked this nigga 4 different questions and I got no answer. So let me move on to the next one.
First of all, you a lie, motherfucker. I gave you an answer to every dumbass question you had. So quit talking stupid shit. You stupid fuck. You stupid motherfucker. You stupid motherfucker. And that's your problem, is that you can't take the motherfucking truth. You get hit with the truth and then your bitch ass gotta move.
Shouts out to Happy. Tariq. Guys, his name is not Tariq. Don't call him that. His real name is Marcus Sanders. His real name is Marcus Sanders. That's what you're referring to.
Who the hell is talking to you? Nobody talking to you.
Shut your bitch ass up. What's your relationship with your father like, nigga? Yeah.
Now, see, the funny thing about that is
You
my
gonna
mother
fucking
and
do you?
father stayed married, died together, you dumb motherfucker, just
Uncle
like I
Ryan,
am
you
with my
dumbass
wife, you
nigga.
dumb
I will slap the shit
motherfucker.
to you, nigga.
Now you
I will
sound
smack
stupid,
your ass
right?
up.
Because you
Yo,
think
yo,
every black
borderline,
person
borderline.
don't
Who's that
got
on
a
your
daddy, but a
AVI?
lot of
I'm a
us
Zulu
got a daddy.
warrior.
Guess
I am
what? My
Borderline, who's that
daddy
on your
worked for the
AVI?
fire
Who's that on your
department.
AVI?
I
My
Borderline.
slap
daddy
people
worked
like
for
you.
the fire department. He
I
made
smack
that
people
guap
like you.
all through the
Tariq,
80s and the 90s. Nigga, we
Tariq.
lived good.
I smack
I
people
had
like you,
all kind of
Tariq.
macaroni and
Tariq,
cheese
listen.
and chicken
I
and
slap people
pizza
like
and
you. I
motherfucking
slap
pig
BS
feet,
niggas
nigga.
like you.
Mama even cooked
Fuck
chitlins one
you.
time. I said, bitch,
Bitch ass
don't cook that
nigga.
stinking shit
Bitch
no
ass
more.
nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga.
Come on, nigga. Beach ass nigga. Come on. Now you sound like a whole motherfucking meme, nigga. Beach ass
Yeah, you
nigga.
sound
I'm a
like a
beach.
meme too, nigga.
Borderline,
Tariq,
I'm on
borderline.
a
Who's
beach.
that on your
Tariq, I'll
AVI?
slap the
I'm
shit
Borderline,
on
I
a
out
got a
of you,
beach,
question.
Tariq.
my nigga.
I'll
Borderline,
slap the shit
borderline.
out of you,
Who's that
Tariq.
on your AVI? You ain't bold enough to put up your face on an AVI because you a coward ass nigga. And you put
Nigga,
your
because
other
social
stuff
media
together on
is in
your
my life
AVI.
and I didn't get on
Tariq,
social
we know
media to
it's you,
come put
Tariq.
my face out in
You
your
ain't even
business.
got a profile.
Why
You
the
ain't even
fuck
got
do
a
you get
profile.
to
All you got is a
dictate what
bunch of
I
bullshit.
do? I'm
Cause
a
you're a bitch.
70s nigga. We didn't put our face out there for the police. So this shit is new for us. You
Nigga,
goddamn right.
Nigga, you the
Hey,
Just
hey,
police,
because
Red
nigga.
and
You work
you
Rambo.
9 to
niggas is
5 in
out
an
there
office
cool
with
with the
some white people
you
FBI.
a
talking about the
coward.
police,
You a
nigga.
Red
You
and
coward.
ain't in
Rambo.
the
You
I
a
just
street,
want to let
coward.
y'all
nigga.
know.
You don't
What are
put
you
your face
talking
up on the
about?
police.
You
You
ain't
the
from the
only
street,
motherfucker
man.
fighting
Shut the
white
fuck
supremacy.
up.
Fucking his glass in between his legs. I ain't put my
Red and
face on the
You
Rambo.
know
police.
D-guy.
You a
You know
fucking
D-guy.
Red
coward
and
like
Rambo.
I
I just
said.
want to let y'all
D-guy.
know by
Dumbass
being in this
motherfucker.
conversation and
D-guy, go
talking
get
How
like
your
you
y'all
scared of the
talking.
police?
martial
I
law.
thought you fighting white supremacy. I thought you all shit. I thought you're the one who's gonna bring Wakanda and usher Africa in to the new era. You
Wow.
dumbass stuck in your balls
He's
in between
triggered.
your legs, can't even put your
Nigga, you
feet
can't
up.
Get your
even
Boss,
deal
you
I
with
always
don't
the
even know
find
what
who
he's
police.
you
talking
with.
about right
Nigga,
Your
now.
coward
go
He's
ass
deal with
triggered.
some
running from the
fucking
Oh
police.
shit.
Trying
terrorists.
to
What
tell
are
I'm
the
you
about to
police,
talking
not even
about?
the CIA or
Deal
the
with the
FBI.
This
popos,
nigga is
nigga.
gonna
Red,
have a
leave it
stroke.
alone,
Wow.
Red.
Scared ass
Red,
motherfucker.
leave it
This
alone.
nigga's
Let's
This
hear
nigga
what
fucking
he
gonna
got
have
to
a
fucking
say,
stroke.
insane.
Red.
Yo,
Leave it
Red.
alone.
God
Let's hear
damn.
what he got to
Don't
say.
take it. I
Don't say
thought you
what he
had to
got
say
to
that
say.
I was gonna usher everybody into Wakanda, and you scared of the police?
I
Coward
bet
ass
five.
motherfucker.
Red, I bet five. You 4'5", man. You ain't over 5 feet. You got a Napoleon
Yeah, that's
complex
why
like a
I'ma sit low
motherfucker.
and punch you in the
You
fucking
got a
balls.
Napoleon complex like a
That's why
motherfucker.
I'ma sit low and punch you in the fucking balls. So when you get
You
there, I'ma give you
Red,
an
be cool.
uppercut.
Be
you
cool.
will never
Motherfucker,
touch
Calm
my
coward
Hey,
down,
why
ass
don't you
Red.
punch
motherfucker.
them
Yeah,
Red,
Chinese
Yeah,
that
motherfucker.
y'all
run your
know
And
I'm
that's why
country?
I'ma
spitting
stay
nip
on
tucking
the
your
Why
motherfucking
don't
ass
you
Tariq,
though.
punch them
side.
calm
British
Y'all
down.
And
that
don't,
you
run
y'all
your
better
don't,
never
y'all
watch
country?
touch
don't
out
my
do
for
no
me in the
fist
nutso.
fucking
fighting
legs
though.
when you
You don't do
talk
no
Hey,
to
fist
Tariq,
fighting. Go
bitch.
fuck your
Tariq,
shit up, man.
I'll slap the shit
You
out of
talking
you.
about, oh,
Calm
you
down,
shot
Tariq.
like it's a game of size. This ain't no fucking game of size.
You'll slap everybody but the motherfucker.
Sorry about
Y'all
that.
too quick to get a strap, nigga. We'll fuck you up, man.
Yeah,
Tariq,
you'll fuck up
Yeah,
everybody
like
except the
I'm a
motherfuckers who
ceasefire before I
colonized
drink
you.
the
Hey,
water.
hey,
Nigga,
how,
I'm
hey,
gonna punch you in
Rambo,
the ball so when
Rambo,
you get down low to my
Rambo. How
side,
about
You
you
I'm
will
gonna
fuck up
give
fuck
the
you a
up
fat
UN?
uppercut
How
everybody
and
about
bring
you
your
fuck up
face
the
except
into it.
UN that's
Cause
the
you
taking
ain't
out the
got no
resources
fucking
from your
sense
man,
right
country?
Tariq,
about
calm your
now.
ass, nigga.
Dumbass
Tariq,
motherfucker. You
Tariq,
gotta just
listen.
see a
Hey.
motherfucker fighting white
I
supremacy. I
hope we
put up
have
with
all
his
the same
picture.
smoke the
And
next
if
time
this is the
somebody kills an
motherfucker,
innocent black
y'all
man
running
and
behind,
the other
y'all are
kills an
lost
innocent
for
black
me to
man. I
say.
hope
I'm
we all
sorry to
have the
say this,
same smoke
but if you
towards that
run behind a motherfucker
before
that
we
ain't
do
proud of
each
who
other.
he is, can put his picture up to show that this is who I am, can
Can I
identify
put my
himself,
order
then
in?
I'm sorry. This is a lost
Hey, the way we
Tariq.
doing each other,
That's
I
my
hope we
village.
have the
Stop
I
same
used
being
to call them
slogan.
slow.
beginners
Stop
because,
This is
like,
out
fucking.
of oxtail.
Tariq,
Yo, shut your bitch ass
back in my
up.
village, I used to punch strangers because, like, you,
But
Tariq.
you fighting white supremacy. How the hell you fight white supremacy and you scared of the police? How the hell? Who does
See,
that?
that's what happens when you smell that cheetah pee. When you
Tariq,
smell cheetah pee all the
I
time
slap
like that,
people
that
like
shit
you
get
in
to
my
you.
village. I punch
Oh
Hey,
shit, it's
people.
You
Tariq.
a man
hey,
that
brother
cheetah
Red,
pee. Nigga,
brother,
you scared like
brother
I'm
Red,
scared. You a scared motherfucker.
brother
And if you
Red,
violent, you pushing this
Come up
agenda to
with
keep
your own
telling you.
jokes, man.
brother
Because
Red,
you know that shit is real
Well,
acidic.
that's
It's
what it is. You
acidic.
make me rap.
All that ammonia
brother
be fucking
Red.
Damn,
y'all
y'all
up.
letting
Nigga,
Y'all
your
letting
mama
Yoda do
drink
this to
cheetah peas,
Africa,
Tariq.
man? We can't be letting Yoda do this to Africa.
You
Hey,
invested
Red
in
and
this
Rambo,
drop.
y'all
That's what
just
it
showing
is.
us
So make
that
that
y'all are
drop.
actual
Make your
distractions in
drop
these
and
conversations.
leave
That's
it
all
alone.
you're
Okay?
showing us. You're showing us
Make
when we
your
actually
drop.
have these
Make your drop,
conversations,
Tariq, and
y'all
let it
don't bring
out. You
shit
ain't
to
invested
them.
in
That's
no
all you're
drop.
showing.
That's it.
I
Okay?
came here to have real
You
talk
scared
with
of the
y'all, and
police.
y'all niggas went
Okay?
off on a tangent.
Everything is all
Y'all the
good,
same people
family.
not trying to have a.
Family, everything is all good. All right. Now, if y'all want to go back to having boring ass one-on-one conversations like we did all day today, then that's what we could do. Or we can be adults and handle the fact that some people saying some rough shit. Now, if you don't feel like being a part of this conversation, please just exit the stage. Please. But this is rough and tough, and I like it. Ain't nobody crying but a certain few, it seems like. Like if you scared to get in, just leave.
Tariq, you a
We
bitch.
all for the smoke.
Tariq, back in my village, I used to slap bitch ass niggas like you.
I mean, look at it. Let me say this. I'm
Bitch
here
ass
saying I
nigga.
support
Bitch
reparations,
ass
right?
That's
nigga.
because your
I'm,
bitch ass
I'm
didn't
here,
have
I'm
no
here,
TV,
I'm here
nigga. You
saying I
didn't have
support
nothing else to
What's the
do.
reparations.
matter with you?
I'm
What is
here
the
saying I
matter
support
with you?
reparations, okay?
Ray,
I
go
got
at
my
Yoda.
profile picture. I got
Nigga.
everything
I'm
about
a
Ray,
me
bitch
on
go
my
ass
at Yoda.
profile.
nigga.
And this bitch ass nigga saying he's fighting white supremacy and even got shit on.
Tariq
And this
is
is
a
the
white
motherfucker fighting
supremacist.
white supremacy.
Tariq is a white
That's to
supremacist.
tell you,
Tariq
y'all don't even
Nasheed.
know how big this shit go. He's scared. How the fuck a scared motherfucker gonna lead y'all to a new era? How the fuck
Exactly.
is he gonna do that?
Yo, borderline. I know your side bitch is from Africa and you like to eat fufu. Stop lying.
Yeah, actually, fufu was good. I had a couple African bitches hook me up, my nigga.
Oh, that's good. Enjoy yourself, man. How did you feel? Good
That
ass
that
food.
Exactly.
fufu was
Not all
good.
this,
Hold on. Hey, guess what? Guess what?
not all
The
this, not all this
fufu was
obese
good
stuff you eating over here.
and the
Not all this
fufu
shit
was
that been
good.
giving
My
you
nigga, go
heart.
Both
finish your
You
fufu.
ate
But I
some
know
good
you
ass
still
food
got
and
some
you
on your
enjoyed
plate,
it.
nigga.
the
You didn't
And you
finish
fufu
went
that
to the
and the
fufu.
party
Go
and
fufu.
that
eat
shit
that
got you
fufu,
down
man.
real good. And you
Tariq
making noise.
Nasheed.
You had some good ass food, not this obese thing you all
Oh
eating over
shit.
here. And you talking
Tariq
about, oh, I got some hook me up. Good thing they hooked you up, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Eat
At
that
least that's
shit.
Tariq
one
Nasheed is
That's
question
a
for
Olaf.
bitch
that
ass
shit
nigga.
is.
You're
Oh,
a
that's just
hoe ass
Olaf. I be
nigga.
eating that Olaf. That Olaf is
Tariq
fat as
Nasheed.
shit.
Tariq Nasheed, you're a bitch. I
This
will
nigga
slap the
got
shit out of
fufu on
you.
his wallpaper, fucking fat ass nigga.
Exactly. Tariq is a fat as fuck.
Coom fire, coom fire.
That's because we eat good and y'all don't. Don't be hating, nigga.
Man, you don't eat shit, nigga. You don't even know what good food is.
Yoda, yeah, you
Exactly.
eat
You
McDonald's
eat the
every
cake
day,
shit in
you fat
America.
fuck. Shut your bitch ass up. Driving
Every,
through the
everything
Come
you
on,
driveway
my
at
eat,
nigga. We saw y'all
everything
on
you
TV
eat,
our whole life
everything
and
small
you
ass,
lives
eat in
on
this
it.
lame
bitch,
ass
I
nigga.
everything
paid
you eat in
7
this bitch
cents a
is
week for you,
processed.
nigga. I paid
Everything you eat
7
in this
cents a
bitch is
week for you,
processed.
my
And you
nigga.
saying, oh, we eat good food. Oh, we eat good food.
I
Who
paid
believes in
7
fucking
cents a
December?
week so
You
y'all
eating
could eat,
corn.
my nigga. Come on, my
Motherfucker,
nigga. I
shut
paid
up and
money so
learn
y'all
about how
could
to eat
eat.
good food so you can have some sense.
It was a
You ain't
cup of
eating good food, that's why
coffee.
you're short in sense.
A cup
You
of
ain't, you,
coffee
you ain't got
fed y'all
common
for a
sense.
week,
Fucking
my
common sense, you
nigga.
ain't got none.
A cup of
Because you
coffee.
eating stupid ass food, processed food that's getting your brain,
My
that's messing your
nigga.
whole shit up. You
I'm
smart enough to
fat
This
understand
because
that
nigga
it's
with the
so
everything
much
is
commercial.
fucking
understood.
food around me, nigga. I just be
Tariq,
looking
you're a
at food
bitch.
and gaining
Shut
weight.
your
Nigga, I
bitch
got
ass up.
snacks and
Shut your bitch
hostesses
ass
and
up, bitch
cakes
ass
and
nigga.
shit.
Yeah,
You're a
Yeah,
fat
Borderline,
bitch.
nigga.
that,
You're
that's
gonna
That's
die
true
Shut
why
one
too.
your
day.
you're
You're
borderline,
little
fat,
gonna
You
die
nigga.
got
shit.
You
one day.
trying
you
to
got
eat big.
Doritos, you
You
got
fat
borderline,
Cheetos,
fuck.
you got
African
Pepsi.
rice.
Nigga, eat some more and get obese,
I
motherfucker.
ain't
South
got
Eat
no
all
Borderline,
this
zebra
shit and
though.
get
I ain't got no
obese
Borderline
and
coming
zebra.
to
lose some
Africa, y'all.
senses.
I ain't
they
got
get
You
no
ain't
fed
got
zebra
shit to
back.
out
say. You
there.
don't know how
Borderline
shit
coming to
works on a
Africa.
global
They
I
scale.
don't
get
got
And
no
you
food
here
wildebeest
ambling,
ribs.
making
You
noise.
won't be here long enough to fight white supremacies if you keep on with that diet
Hey,
eating
Borderline
fucking
gonna come to
Yo,
A
Yeah,
yo,
Africa.
burgers
you
yo,
and
yo,
white
shit,
motherfucker
you
yo,
white
who
yo,
don't
fat
know
yo.
ass
supremacists.
how
nigga.
shit
If
work
you
on a
pull up
global
in
scale
Africa
can
now,
never
I
lead
will
y'all
slap
to
in
the
your
new
bitch
era.
ass.
Y'all are so
These niggas
bad.
is
I'm
so
liking
funny.
Tariq
Listen to these
Nasheed. This is
niggas. Listen
horrible.
to these
Police,
niggas.
the fucking police.
Tariq,
Borderline
if I
finna come
ever
to
see you,
Africa.
I'm smacking
Get
you,
up the
nigga. And if we
police.
pull up
Who
to
does
any
that?
African country,
Who the
I'm
fuck
smacking you.
does
I'm
that?
chasing your bitch ass out.
Borderline finna
Y'all
come to
arguments are
Africa.
so bad. I'm actually liking Tariq Nasheed. This is horrible.
Hey, you got every right to like whoever the fuck you like. That's
Exactly
your
like
thing,
your
brother.
daddy,
I
nigga.
ain't got
Because
nothing
your
up against
daddy,
you for
a
that.
dick
Like
riding ass
whoever
dick,
you wanna
dick
like, that's
donkey,
on you, brother.
with
Okay?
a
Like who
flaming
you wanna
Korean
like,
ass
that's you.
I
If
UAV.
told
it's
you,
gonna
man,
lead you to the
we
new
just got
era,
off
brother,
on the
by
wrong
all
foot.
means,
That's
follow
all,
that
brother.
bitch. I ain't got no problem with that. Okay? Declare that motherfucker as long as you can. That's on you, brother. I ain't give a fuck who you want to follow, because if you depend on another man to tell you who the fuck you are, then you don't know who the fuck you are to begin with.
Nah. My
You
problem with you,
fucking
Red, is
lie.
that you just said nigger with a hard R. So you can go fuck yourself.
Well,
You
I'm
can
gonna
go
tell you
fuck
what.
yourself.
I'm gonna pee my dick
He
in your
I
white
ass.
boy.
heard that
He white
shit.
boy.
You can go
Please,
fuck yourself.
motherfucker. I'm
Personally.
gonna pee my dick in
White
your
boy.
ass and watch it bleed. Dumbass motherfucker.
Y'all let Tariq touch y'all soul, and this is a damn shame.
What is the problem? What's the matter with you?
Yo,
Rest,
shut up.
rest in peace
Shut
to
up. Yo, Michael.
the real black
Ella's freezing
nationalist
over.
Khalid
Brothers do this stuff
Muhammad,
by Tariq.
Malcolm
Tariq
X.
really do this stuff?
Rest in peace to the real niggas, man. Not these fucking losers on these fucking Twitter, whatever you
At
call
the
this
end of the
shit.
day, I
They
got
just
love for.
talking
At
shit.
the
They
end of
ain't
the day,
doing nothing.
at the end of
I
the
don't
day,
see y'all in the
I got
street.
love for
I
all my
don't see y'all
African
doing
American brothers.
nothing.
No matter how you want
What's
to
wrong with these
identify,
guys?
I don't care how you want to identify. I got love for you all because guess what? It's just a cousins fight and a brothers fight. Okay, we might do this shit all out and
Nah,
well,
bitch,
but
we
what
ain't
I
finna.
know is
No, 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 no,
I
no,
don't
no,
care
no,
how
Right.
you
no,
want
no,
to
no,
see,
no.
but
He
one thing
right.
I know is
We
you
are
ain't gonna
not
see me on the
brothers
street
with
and
these
hurt me.
niggas.
He right. He right. He right. Let Red land that. Cause some people getting in their feelings, I see. It's getting too late. If you just came up in this space, you might be too late to find productivity. We have been here for a while. I would be damned if I would ask people who have sat here for almost 10 hours to find a productive conversation. You got us fucked up. We are tired. We laying back. We got the game on. We acting a fool. We having a good time. If that ain't what time you want, please just leave. We've already done the building. Can't build all goddamn day. What you want us to do? Go out with picket signs right now? Jesus.
So let me finish, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. I got love for all my black brothers, and I'll stand behind your 10 toes. I don't care where you're walking, and
Yo,
I'll do
social
that.
media is not real, bro. This is just internet
I'm
shit, bro.
telling you,
So
social media, real, and I stand by my word. Okay,
it's just,
I
it's
say,
just
and
niggas
it's
having
hundred
fun,
And
though,
percent.
that's
bro.
why we know you ain't full of shit. You say that you're with us, but your actions and your words do not
No,
Yo,
you
reflect
don't
Borderline,
know
that.
the
Tariq,
other
borderline.
nigga. We
Listen,
airing
Tariq, you're a
grievances.
hoe.
give
That's
me
what it
one
is.
example.
Homies gonna air
You're
out
a
Give me
grievances.
one
pussy.
At the end
example
of the day, they're gonna come
of how
together.
you
You want
fought
me to
white
understand
supremacy in
you,
your
but
life.
you don't want to
Give me
understand
one
Tariq,
me.
example.
How the fuck
Tariq, yo,
you want me to understand you, but you don't want to understand where I'm coming from? That's
Because I
selfish of
Red,
fight
you.
white supremacists every
That's
day, nigga.
fucking selfish of you.
Red,
As
we need
families, we
your
gonna
voice.
air
Here's
our
what we
To
need
this
from
grievances.
you. We
day,
need your
Okay,
voice. We
that's
need
what
your
to
families
voice
this
do.
day,
talking to
Family
your
gonna
government.
family
Yahweh
gonna
water
get mad
boy.
at each
To the
other.
day.
Family gonna
We
quarrel. Family
Here's what
gonna
we
fight.
need.
But at the end
Red,
of the
Red.
day,
Here's what we need
I
from
ain't
you.
gonna see no.
Here's what
I
we
ain't
need
gonna
from
see no
you.
white motherfucker
We
taking
need
my
your
black
voice
woman.
talking to
Understand
your
that?
country.
I ain't never
But
That's what
done
we
bro,
that.
need.
give me one example of how you fought white supremacy in your own personal experience. Because I
Okay,
fight them niggas every day.
let me tell you this, and my wife can back
No.
it up because she's right here. Okay, when I came into this country, my first job was at Nissan in Canton, Mississippi. Okay, it was a night job paying 10, 15 an hour. I'd never forget that. We on the line wrapping cars. This shit moved like hell. Like you gotta catch up. And it's a whole lot of black people working in that motherfucker. No single
And,
white
and and how
motherfucker.
many black people did you take out of a job by taking that job for a low fucking wage?
Listen, I didn't set the wage, motherfucker. That was what others were getting
No, you
paid.
accepted
No,
the wage though. You
no,
accepted the wage
listen,
Exactly.
though.
Hey,
listen.
him and other
You
black people
listen.
accepted it.
You
So
ain't
what
letting
you
me
You
saying?
finish.
accepted a wage that a black person wouldn't
Motherfucker,
accept
you
because they
ain't letting
trying
me
to raise a
finish. Let
fucking
me
family.
finish.
No, because other black people were
Motherfucker,
working there,
let
so they
me
accepted
finish.
it
You
too.
No,
ain't
you
letting
accepted
me
the
finish.
job because you could
Other
send the
black
money
people were
back
working
I,
to
there,
your
like,
so
you
they
home
know
accepted
country
what?
it.
for
Motherfucker,
a
you ain't letting
multiplier.
me
That's the
finish.
reason
You a
why.
dumb motherfucker. If you can understand that people, black
Tell me you
people,
don't buy
who
no
were
goddamn working the line and it
this
was hard
country,
and you took a
you
fucking
are
job from
stupid
somebody
if
else.
you can
Get the fuck out of
Are
understand
here.
the
that
black
black
people going to
people
that same
that
place,
was born
nigga?
and bred in this country was already been paid that amount. So
Yeah,
what the
exactly.
fuck you want me to do? Just jump in and say, okay, I'm special. You need to give me $15? Are you stupid? Why can't you think?
How about you do this if you're a black immigrant and you support black Americans? How about you find a black job to work at? How about you find a black
Listen,
employer to work for?
let me finish because that's where you didn't let me land. Because you just jumped in and just didn't let me finish.
You 10 toes down, find a black small business and work for
Motherfucker,
that.
listen, this is Mississippi, this ain't Texas, if you know very much
Mississippi has
about
a lot
America,
of
you
black
know how
people, dumbass.
Mississippi is. But your
Nigga, I
dumb ass
applied
don't know
for a
shit.
job in
If you're in
That's
Chicago.
your
a
These
lot
fucking
of black
niggas
country, you
people.
never
don't
even
know
called
shit.
me, nigga. What are you
In your
talking
fucking
about?
country, you don't even know shit. Nigga, this is Mississippi. This ain't Texas, this ain't Ohio, this ain't New
There's
York.
a,
What
you
the
know,
fuck you
Mississippi
talking
has
about?
more black people than any other state. You know that, right? That's
And
why I said Mississippi and
Mississippi
Louisiana should be granted to black people. You know that, right? There's a shit ton of black owned businesses in Mississippi you could have worked for too.
and not a lot of black businesses, if you don't understand.
Yes,
And a
they
lot of black
are. There's some black businesses in
businesses
Mississippi.
are being run by family. So you
And if
dumbass
you're
can
willing to work for a shitty wage, They'll definitely hire you.
I'm sure he's working for Post Marker.
But you up in the city where nobody needs to live, and you claim the city where you
You
think
see
you
how
live.
that narrative? You see how that narrative destroys itself when somebody challenges it. That whole narrative he had lined up destroys itself when somebody challenges him.
He has that broken phone. He has that broken phone Tariq talks about with the bad internet. He's probably at an internet cafe. That's why we can't hear him. It's all
That
mumbling.
Boost Mobile.
Shit,
Tariq,
Metro,
yo, big.
Metro
Tariq,
CTS, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Tariq, I'll spit in your face, nigga, because you're a
Man,
hoe.
let me say this. If you're dumb enough not to know that set wages are set wages, then I can have a conversation with you. That was a set wage, okay? I wasn't the only motherfucker getting it. Your brothers and sisters were getting it too. Okay, so why didn't they make a change to have
You know why
for
they
it
were
to go
getting it?
up?
Because they had you in the wing to accept the job. If they decided to turn
Nigga,
it
you're
down, that's the reason
stupid.
why the
They
wage
put
was
on
set.
the same. They
You have
was
the
working
ability to
for a
turn
living.
down a
Are
wage
you
that's too low for
stupid?
you.
Did
And
you
once again,
understand?
a black company can set their wage too. Why didn't you find a black business to go work for?
That's the reason why I said I live in Mississippi, and it's not a lot of black businesses out
Mississippi
here,
has more
and most
black
black
people than any other
businesses
state
hire
in the
Hey, it's not
union.
foreigners.
about the people. He asked about the businesses.
You dumb. You're not even getting the point. Have you ever been to Mississippi? Do you know what it is down
Yes,
here?
I have, and it
Have you
has
lived
more
here?
black people
Have
than
you lived
any
here?
other state
Have
in
you
the
lived
fucking
here?
union. You're
Have you
not
lived
saying you
here?
went to New Hampshire. You're not saying you went to
Hey,
Vermont.
Dislocking.
You're not saying
Have
you
you
went to
lived
South
in
Dakota.
Dislocking.
Mississippi?
You're
How many
saying you
black
went
Have
to
you lived
businesses
in
Mississippi
are
and couldn't
Mississippi,
find a
dummy?
Mississippi?
black person to
Have
work
you lived
for.
in Mississippi, dummy? The
How many black
Mississippi state
businesses in
wage is
Mississippi?
7.15 an hour, 7.25. You think I'm gonna walk in
Exactly.
there and tell them, oh, y'all need to change
I
it?
will say
Give me
this.
a
No, 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 no.
This
You
nigga
said
think
that you
Mississippi
work
is
for
New
$10.
York.
You could have found a
They don't
black
have the
business to
same
work for
wages over there.
$10.
And you
But
think
check
this
this
nigga
though,
from
this
Africa
it's
gonna
not
walk in
really
there
that
and say,
many
no,
job
y'all need to change it to
opportunities down there.
7.25. Are you
So I
out of
will
your
say that.
mind?
Hey, Red, let him answer how many black businesses are in Mississippi.
A lot of black businesses in Mississippi hire family, and most of them are restaurants. Okay, if you don't know, because
That's fair.
Mississippi is
That
good.
iPhone 1 is horrible.
And what's the
They
average
Not
income?
that
What's the
many job
average
opportunities
income in
down there in
Mississippi for a
Mississippi.
black
That's why I
family?
left. That's why I left. Went to Alabama, northern
So
Alabama.
anybody
I,
who has lived in Mississippi will tell you what it is, but you don't live here and you just making that blah 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 blah.
No,
You
no,
think you
no,
know
no,
the whole
no.
thing about
The
America.
reason
Exactly.
why I
This
made that
guy's been
statement
making
is
shit
if
up
you
from
really
the
wanted to
very
support black
beginning.
people in America,
Stop
then
making
if you're
shit
coming
up.
over here with your immigration,
This
then your
goes to prove
immigration
that
should
you
be
just live in
supporting a black
America,
business.
but you don't know shit going on in America. And you, when y'all talk to you, I mean, I don't understand how y'all talk. This shows that you live in America, but don't know shit about that's happening in America. You lost. How the hell you think I'm just walking where there are already black
See how he
Americans
dancing. You
making
see how he
10.50 an
dancing.
hour, and then I'm gonna go there and say, yeah, I'm special. Like I just came
Yeah.
in from
This narrative,
Nigeria. I'm a Muslim
he's
that
never heard
operate
this
ways
narrative before in his
because I'm
fucking life.
new.
So he doesn't know
Nigga,
how to
what
respond to it.
why the hell do you think I would go where there's a sandwich of 10.15 and tell them, yo, y'all need to up it?
Exactly. There's a black business that could have paid you 10, 15. You know how I know? Because when I had my daughter, I was paying my black caregivers for my child $10 an hour on a
Nigga, that's
salary of
you. I ain't got
$70,000
no
a year.
fucking
I
skill.
still had enough money to pay
Nigga,
my nanny $10 an
that
hour to
is
watch
you.
my
I
child.
ain't got
So
no
I'm sure
fucking
there was a
skill.
black
Which
business
state do you live
in
in?
Mississippi or
I ain't
Alabama,
fuck with
wherever the fuck you
America
just
because
said you
I didn't
were,
go to
that
school.
could have paid you $10 an hour. And
Why
I
would they
know
pay me
that
$10
because
an
I
hour?
paid somebody $10 an hour.
Nigga,
Which state do
because
you
I
live
stay,
in?
where the hell do you stay? Nigga, Taco Bell's down here pay $7.25. Do you hear
Doesn't
me?
matter what they paid. You're a black
McDonald's,
immigrant who's willing to work for a
McDonald's
white
paying
company.
Man, shut your
You were
broke
willing
ass
to work
up.
for a
Go
white
take care of
company
your
for
daughter, nigga. Get
10.75.
off this
You
shit,
couldn't
man.
find a black company to work for 10.75 in Mississippi.
You don't know what's going on in your
He
fucking
just
country.
answered like most of them don't only hire family. That's what
See,
he's
that
trying to
girl
say.
earlier said something about how we
Yo,
were
man, get a new
exposing
phone. I
ourselves.
can't hear you.
But the truth of the
Mississippi got
matter
the
is,
lowest labor
That
wage
it's
in the
the
Metro
country.
Africans who are exposing themselves.
Exactly. They
Because
came
I
over here to
believe
work
that
for white
every
people and
black
get
person
rich.
in America, every black person, like we talking shit here, right? And I'll be all the way honest here. I'm going to step out the motherfucking game for a second and just be honest. The sad part about it is up until this year, up until these last few months, I really loved Africans. Like, I've known that you guys have had little shit against us. I know that you guys have not really come to get us, but we have still really loved y'all niggas. We ain't never hated on you. I've never hated on an African in my presence. I love every motherfucking body until they give me a reason not to. Okay, that's how that works. So the fact that these motherfucking instances of us doing something for ourselves, see, it would be something for real if we came at you. Nobody ever came at you. Niggas is talking about fucking reparations, and your ass is over here talking about fucking the Congo. What
And
the
what's the
fuck
problem
is
with that?
going on,
I
Hey,
my
can talk
nigga?
Rambo,
about
he
my
coming at
country.
you.
So what?
Rambo, he coming at you.
Exactly. And
So
the
Respond.
what?
fact that you say
So
so
what?
what is the reason that we don't
Nigga,
want
I
your
don't want to
dumb
hear shit going
motherfucking
on in your
ass
My
either.
nigga,
country, bro.
when I joined this
Because
conversation,
the
they told me I could
conversation is
ask
not
any
It
about the
ain't
question,
about what's
Congo.
going on in the
You see, I
Congo.
try to
and you
give
can't
these
even
stupid
answer them.
motherfuckers love,
Go
Nigga,
read
they
and
a
they
don't
book,
take
you
it right
dumbass
care.
nigga.
back
Shut
to
the
Nobody
me.
fuck up, man.
care.
You don't
Because
make
they're
any
stupid
sense.
Sit your ass
Your
motherfuckers,
down.
fat
and
ass
their
nigga.
Yo,
hate
we
Go
up
eat
is
that
here,
pizza
you
that's on the
is
down there.
fucking
eating
We
out
don't
of
care
their
nigga.
about
Shut the
none.
core.
fuck up, nigga.
I don't know
It's
how
Borderline, are
us.
you
therefore
done being
they
scared of the
will cherry
police?
pick,
Borderline, are you
which
done
is
being scared
You
of the
stronger.
police?
butthurt.
Borderline,
You just butthurt. Nobody gives a fuck about you anymore, man.
Is the hate
borderline,
or the
are
No,
you done
cheetah
being
we
piss
scared
don't.
of the
stronger?
We don't
police?
care
Are
about
you
This
you
nigga
niggas.
still
telling me?
got donuts in his
Motherfucker
fridge
talking
from
about they
2 weeks
Yo,
hating on
ago.
you. What the
Fat
hell
ass
you
nigga.
get that I gotta hate on you for?
Yo, back of the
What do you
bus.
get that I
Back of
gotta
the
hate on
bus.
you for?
Back of the
That you
bus.
was born in
Back of the bus.
America, that's just
We
it.
ain't trying to hear
You
yo.
sound, when you say that shit, you sound like
Yo,
you just trust where your
next time,
beef
nigga,
on
get
at.
a real phone.
You
Yo,
sound
you
like
ain't
you
talking to me
Michael,
just
no more,
nobody's
trust
yo.
trying to talk to you. Shut the
you
Yo,
fuck
sound like
up.
you
get a
just
Get
real
out of
trust
phone,
here.
man. I can't
What's
hear
wrong
you.
with this guy?
What's the matter with you? What's the
dumbass
matter with
motherfucker.
you?
Red, man, you got to get your microphone fixed. That shit is busted than a motherfucker, man.
Damn, Red, don't let him do you like that. Don't let him do you like that, Red.
Nah, they can say whatever the fuck they want, but
Nah, man, you gotta
Fucking
stick
they
up for
can move away
Africa,
from
man.
the
This for
subject
Africa. Don't let him
because
do
the
you like that.
subject
get out
still
of here.
remains that these
Go get a
motherfuckers
Walmart
live in
phone at
America
least,
and
damn
don't
it.
know what's going on in America. That's why this dumb motherfucker had the nerve to tell me that I accepted a wage that was already set, and when Black Americans were already working there, hundreds of them, and he thinks that I'm one special nigga that's just gonna walk up in there and say, "Yo,
So,
yeah,
so
nigga, give me
red, so
$15."
red,
You know,
so
you know
red.
you
You're in
did.
the
You know
U.S.
you did. On
I
me,
agree with
So,
you on
pick
that
me,
point,
sir.
Red.
I'll
Red,
do
I
it for
agree
five
with you on
dollars
that
cheaper.
point. So let him
I'll do
respond
five
to that.
dollars cheaper.
Yeah, I took the same
Yo,
wage
yo, run,
everybody
yo,
was
do
getting,
run up there.
and he
Yo,
mad that I took what
I'll do it.
everybody else
I'll do it
was
for
getting.
$5.
I
Get the
didn't
fuck
even
out
set
of
up
here.
for a
red,
dollar.
red.
Oh,
You're
you
in
You
the
trying
feel
U.S.
me?
Are
to
you in the
understand
United
this
States of
shit?
America?
Yeah, Red,
Red,
Yes,
are
you
you in
I
the
am in
United
the
States of
United States
America?
of America. I am in this bitch with y'all. Yeah, I
Then why
am.
are you on a Nokia flip phone?
I ain't on your flip phone, motherfucker. You
That
ain't
nigga
even
back
can
on
buy
the
the thing that
bag
I got
phone. We
right
on the
now.
bag phone. He
This
probably
nigga, this
popping.
nigga
He
got
probably
this
popping
nigga went to
quarters in the
Walmart,
goddamn
popped his
payphone.
phone
No,
out the
he on
Nigga,
case,
the
and,
pay.
and
you can say
On the
whatever the fuck you
payphone.
want about a phone, but the point remains you a dumb motherfucker who don't know shit about what's going on in
you're
your
not
country.
making a point. I'm now on declining you.
You don't take anything away from that
I
point.
already
That
made
you a
my
dumb
point.
Do
motherfucker that
ain't
don't know
nobody
what's going on in your
dumb.
country. So you
Your
can talk
person
about flip
dumb as
phones and
you.
Nokias
Red.
and
You
Motorola's of
dumb
the ages,
talking.
but
You
motherfucker, you still remain
talking.
dumb.
You
That's on you.
dumb.
I don't give a
If
fuck what you
you
want to
really
say.
were in this country to
Nigga,
help
I got
Black
a low
Americans,
poly ultra
you would work for a
and
Black
that's the
business.
180
bag. And I'm
degrees
on the
back over to
AT&T
wherever the fuck
network.
it came
And
from.
I'm moving
You
on
would
like
not
they
come to
want.
this country and accept a low wage from a white person and not find a Black company to work for if you truly were for us.
Because if I'm having big network issues, nigga, it's a fucking country. You don't know what you make it out to be.
Yo,
It's a fucking
yo, you
network,
right. You
motherfucker.
right on the
You're
point,
not
But
yo.
taking
They
it
hey,
as
do.
bullshit.
Hey, Red,
They
Red,
don't
you
run
got
to
to step
us for
back from your
jobs.
mic,
They run
son,
to the
brother.
white man for jobs, man. For real.
You want to
You
talk
hit
about
that
two
right on the
jobs?
head.
You want to talk about two folks? Nigga,
Exactly.
it's your fucking network. It's your country.
Yo,
I ain't in
and
Africa. I'm
yo,
down here in
yo,
Mississippi.
my
Red,
So it's your
delivery's
fucking
waiting.
network.
Go, my postmark delivery's wait and go get it.
Red taxi been us for that, Michael. And I swear. I quit.
Yo,
The
who
the
say
best
something
thing
about a
though,
job? Let's go.
if
Come
Red
on
is
with it.
spending
Because
his
if you
money
live in
in the
America,
black community, then I'm sure he is. So that's
about
what matters
sometime
the
last year,
most.
they wanted to raise the minimum wage. And now
Yo, my
y'all bitch ass
DoorDash
ain't
orders
nothing.
cold,
Y'all
man.
let
Give me
that
my
deal
food.
die. And now you telling me that, oh, why the hell did I take that 15? I want to work for the white man. What about the fucking black Americans that have been working there before I came? Ain't they humans? The fuck y'all mean, by the way?
This
Hey,
is
The
Red,
this
whole
is
black
like
long
what
as
Americans that
happens
long
was
as
when
you
you
up in
spend
that,
your
spray
the
money
raid
whole
on a
black
wisely,
rodent
Americans
that's
that
what
was up
and
matters
it
in
the
that
most.
immediately
factory,
dies, but it
there
twitches a
were
little
whole
bit.
black
His
Americans that was
conversation
up
is
in
completely dead, but he's switching around on it.
Yo, they do that death spin. They do that it's like a breakdance move. They do that backspin
Hey,
break.
Red, as
Yeah.
long as you spinning
Yeah,
in
that's
your
what you're in
circle,
right now.
that's all
Because,
that
like I
matters.
said, if you were truly here for us, you would find a black business to
You
work
ain't
for
dancing from
underpaid
us.
wage,
Don't talk
not
about
a
that
white
break
business.
dancing shit. You
Motherfucker,
ain't
all the
dancing
black
from us,
Americans
nigga.
working there.
So
Why
don't
didn't they
talk
find a
about no
black
break
business to
dancing.
work for? See, she's
You
so
ain't
smart.
dance from us,
Go to
man.
Nissan. Nissan is 80% black people that work in that motherfucker. Why didn't they find out a black business to work for? Why the hell you
Hey,
dumb,
at the
motherfucker?
end of the day, if you're coming here with all this education, with all these PhDs, with all this education, if
Motherfucker,
you were
I ain't
truly
got no
here for
education.
us
God's
and
fucking
you
up
were
street
truly here
dollars
to
and
help
leave
black Americans and you're not in this conversation in order to distract us, you would prove it by working for a black business.
I can ride in the mud, motherfucker. I can swim in the mud. I can
But
ride in the
instead, you find a white company to be
I ain't got no
underpaid at.
PhD, so I don't fuck with all that shit. I ain't with corporate America, so I don't fuck with that shit. I'm a fucking labor man, motherfucker.
Yeah, now.
Brother Red, you are going to cause yourself to have some health issues, brother. Step away from the mic a little bit so we can hear you. First of all, you gotta step back. You yelling so goddamn loud. You probably right up on the phone or whatever you got. Jesus, brother, take a breath.
Yeah, I
That
know he's
brother
probably
don't want.
scaring his wife over there yelling and shit at the phone, man.
Yeah, she wondering what the fuck is going on. Calm down, Red. Your African American brothers and sisters. God, Jesus. All right, take a breath, man. We need a breath. I mean, Jesus. Uh, I don't know what we're to do other than to get back at it. I mean, I really don't. I hope you all have had a great time in the Happy National Room. I hope you all able to see that we are all the same. We got the same for each other. We go below the belt. We all crying about you shouldn't have said that. I want to shout out to brother Dish Jockey. He was telling that brother he should have took a job with the black folk. That brother Dish Jockey said he should have the black folk working for whatever wage the black folk was offering. He said he should have taken that. Oh man, I can't even say a character tonight, man. That's some funny shit. And Red, you allowing them to troll you to a motherfucking stroke. You're gonna have a stroke allowing them to troll you to death like that. That brother, you gotta understand when your shit is being ribbed. You gotta understand when somebody chopping this shit. They want you to take a job for $7.25 working for the black Americans, and you really sat in there for the bust a bang talking about how you ain't gonna take that goddamn job. Brother, take a break, take a breath, and just let them talk shit for a while, brother. I don't want you busting no vein with that sister over there, and then she be like, see, this is why I told you stay away from them niggas. Oh, Lord. Man, take a breath, brother, please, for me, for happy black nationalists, brother, for Pan-Africanism, for Africans all across the world, brother. Take a breath. All right, let's get back to it. I love it.
Red, you
I
good?
appreciate you, black nationalists, that I ain't gonna have no stroke. Thank you.
It's just a joke, brother. I appreciate you too.
That's the best his mic sounded all night.
Yeah, I like to play devil's advocate for Red though, man. In Mississippi, man, the jobs just aren't thriving like that. In certain areas, like you do have to drive certain miles just to get to a good paying job. Like for instance, he said Nissan. I believe that's outside of Jackson. That may be like maybe
Yeah, that's in
hour.
Madison County, like about 10 miles north of Jackson.
Oh, okay. It ain't that
Yeah,
far.
but at the same time, we talking about a motherfucker with what is that? A nice little what is that? What kind of car is that? A Cadillac that you have on there, and you have another car on your profile. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure other people in Mississippi ain't living like you, Red.
No, well, actually, well, I can say my family living like me because I got an African American family, and when I got it, I put everybody on. Okay, that's just me. Okay, my African American family, I got brothers who know how to fix cars. and I put them on getting cars in the auction and sending it back to Africa and making their money. So I'm all about putting people on. That's me. I'm a businessman. I do my thing. I got love for everybody. You know, we can have disagreements and all of that, but at the end of the day, I fuck with everybody. That's what it is. Because I know you ain't gonna see me in the streets and pull a trigger on me. Okay, over this shit. This ain't nothing. Okay.
Hold on. So you say you be
No.
doing trade with your country? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah, with my African American brothers right here. Some of them are good with their hands in fixing cars. So, you know, they go to the auction, buy cars, and we ship that shit to Africa and make some money.
Do
So
y'all go?
you're able.
Do y'all go through the ports? Sorry about that.
Yeah, of course. The port in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, this jockey, he's giving back. See,
Mhm.
Pan Africanism
Yeah.
can work. Wait a second, this jockey Pan Africanism can work, because I know you brothers and sisters are against my Pan Africanism mindset, my black nationalist mindset. I know you brothers and sisters are against it. Red, when I brought you up here today, brother, I knew you was someone the ancestors said to bring up here. You could handle the conversation that was about to come at you from these black Americans. They done ribbed you up real good, brother, and you have gotten back at them. You got it back at them, brother. You brought up the crack epidemic, so you know you was punching low. So, boy, you hit them with that. They was ready to tap out. They was ready for Happy Black to start throwing your ass to the ground so they could whip you to the motherfucking back like a slave. But I said, wait a second, he right. We can't get upset about what's been said when we chopping this shit. So, boy, I tell you, I appreciate you coming up here and doing your part, because that's what they said the African brothers and sisters are not doing. So we provided an example tonight through all that goddamn trolling. We provided an example of what it could look like to work together to achieve something. But borderline looks like he wants to say something, so I may be wrong in his eyes. So I will let him speak.
No, you know, it's like they say, a broke clock can be right twice a day. And I'm quite sure that Hitler pet a cat too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my
I
god.
can't give him all the
Damn.
way credit for what he's done for a couple of niggas that he know when he's talking the rest of this shit. See, it's like the Joe Rogan thing. It ain't just that he was saying nigga, nigga, nigga on the show. It's the nigga, nigga, nigga with the monkey comment, and then the niggas with the small brain comment. Like, it's a whole conglomerate of things. So I give him a little, okay, dap, nigga, dap. You gave a nigga a lookout. Now, if that's what we was doing, that's what we should be doing. But the fact that you not shutting the fuck up and doing that, you over here disrupting another conversation. That's what we talking about, nigga. So go back to being cool. If you
It's not.
cool, shut the fuck up
It,
and be cool.
it's not even that. It's not even that. He's doing something that a broke person in Mississippi couldn't do. So a broke person in Mississippi who had the same idea of buying cars and fixing them up and selling them in Africa, he's doing something that they can't do because those racist bitches in his country wouldn't buy cars from them if they had the same business plan.
That's a lie, man. That's a lie. You don't know
Mm.
that. That's a lie. You don't know that. They would have bought from him. He
Ray,
probably.
it's a supposition. Prove me
That's
wrong.
a lie. That's a lie because you see Mexicans do that stuff all the time, and I have
Oh,
proof of
now
it.
you're gonna go to Mexico. That I'm
I
not. I'm
have
talking
proof
about
of it.
Africa, not
I
Mexico.
got
But
proof
whatever.
of it. I got proof of it. So stop lying. Let's be fair. Let's be fair
Let
here.
me get
Red
some
showed him a little.
clarity. Are you saying that Mexicans can buy a car and fix it up and sell it in Mexico,
No,
or
that's not
bring
what
it
I'm
back
saying.
here?
What I'm saying that I've seen Mexicans who've done the same thing what Red just explained, where they fix up a car, sold it overseas, not to Mexico, but to another foreign country, be it in Africa, be it
So
in
you
Asia.
saw.
That's
So you
not an
saw a white
equivalency.
Mexican. So you saw a white Mexican do white people shit in another country.
We're not talking about a white Mexican or just a
Did you
white
see a
Mexican.
black
We can all
Mexican do the
support them.
same thing?
Yeah.
Yes, a black Mexican can do the same thing. It
No,
doesn't
could.
matter.
Did
Do
you
you
see a
hold
black
on?
Mexican do the same thing?
Actually, I've seen a black Dominican do it. I've seen
Oh,
all
okay.
sorts of
Okay,
people.
no, I want to ask him, do
Wow.
he have proof of niggas over in
Those are
Africa doing
immigrants.
business
Go
with
fire,
just
go
niggas?
fire.
Because that was your point. Your point was that they was doing business with you, not the niggas. So show me
Exactly.
where the Africans is over there just fucking with niggas. Can a nigga just on the street go hook up with a nigga over
Exactly.
there?
Let's get
Yes,
back to
it
the
is. It's
point.
money. Money's what makes the world go round. If you got a
Yeah,
good play, you
let
making
me
some
let
money.
me say
If it
this.
makes
Let me
money,
say
it makes
this.
sense. They go do it, man.
Y'all underestimate the power of money when it comes to doing
Thank
business.
you. Y'all thinking
You're
race got
really
to play with it? It's
underestimated.
money.
Yes, let me
If
answer
you
the
talking
question.
money,
Yes,
they go work with you. They
you
don't
can go
care.
you can go down to Africa and tell somebody like, okay, I got a business proposition. White people do that all the time. Okay, they do it. This is why sometimes I've said you don't need to just leave America for a while and see things outside. White people do this all the time. They go down to Africa and they get somebody and they send shit. That person sends it and bring the capital back and they keep returning that shit. And most of these motherfuckers don't account for that in taxes.
That's facts.
So you
Bingo.
gotta
That's
be a
So
100.
smart
you're
That's
black
saying
person
that
facts.
to
white
take
people
on
are
that
using
business.
the institution of white supremacy to enrich themselves internationally. Again, a
Yeah,
broke Mississippian can't do the same thing.
they can. But the point is, y'all don't want to
No,
do it
nigga,
because y'all don't think
you
it
got
should be
your
done.
field niggas out there working on them cars when they could be cutting you out of the process and selling them shit
Ooh.
them damn selves because they're the actual ones
He
fixing the shit up.
he
But
just
that
Because
can't
said that
happen
they
because
because
sold
you
them
know
let
the
me
drugs.
hookup
say
He
in your
this.
just showed them
country.
the
Let,
play, and they
let me
could do
say
it
this.
themselves. They
They
don't need
haven't
him.
even gone to Africa. So how can you go? How can you say who you gonna send it to? Question: who you gonna send it to?
Exactly. So you're
Who
doing
you
some
gonna send it?
exceptionalism bullshit. You're not doing a plan that's replicated by the people in Mississippi. That's why you're able to live in a higher level than the people in Mississippi. That's how you're able to live in Mississippi with the historical history of the worst form of chattel fucking slavery in the second only to Virginia. When you're talking about the history of fucking slavery, that's how you're able to live. I know you don't know this reference. High on the hog, because you're able to do that type of shit when a regular Mississippian can't do the same shit. I know you
Because
got applause, but you
a
ain't getting no
regular
fucking applause
Mississippian,
from me.
a regular Mississippian don't want to go to Africa just like you don't want to go. Do you ever believe you can
Oh,
make
so
money
they
in Africa?
lazy. It's not like they can't afford it.
Hey, nah, don't say he didn't say lazy.
Because
He
you
just
don't
said
want to
that they didn't
It's
go.
want to
not that
go.
they can't afford it.
This guy's
It's
trying to
not
put
that they
this
can't
I
afford it
narrative.
didn't say
though.
that
I
they're
sit here,
lazy. Don't put that out there. You
and
put
I
that.
asked
The
you,
nigga
It's
do
just
not
you
that
said
have
they're
they was
living in
making
a
passport?
$7
trailer
Do
an
home.
you have
hour, and he talking
passport?
about
You
going to
don't have
Africa.
passport.
It's not
You
that
can
they
stay
live in a
to
trailer
travel.
home with a whole
Let
bunch
me
of
say
debt that they
this.
have to worry about.
Let me say this. I'm taking my whole African American brothers to Nigeria this year. They have
Oh,
immigration,
okay.
and
You are.
I'm going to take
You
them.
are. You're paying for it
Yes, I'm paying for it. And they
off
don't
of their
understand
labor.
what labor. They get money off the cars. They know how much
Can
it's
you fix
sold.
cars?
I don't, but I buy them. I'm the money.
Oh,
I
okay.
buy them.
So
It's a
because
division
you
of
have the
labor.
capital, you're able to
Yeah.
make the most profit off of somebody else's work.
Okay, let me say this. You
Hey,
take
but
your
are
car
you
to
Yeah,
the
getting
you getting
mechanic
chopped
shop
the
capitalism?
and
fuck
they
up
fix it
tonight,
and
Is
you
that
but
pay
what
them.
you
goes on
getting
in
You
chopped
bring
the
that
fuck
money
capitalism?
up
off the
tonight.
capital.
All that yelling ain't gonna work.
You don't even sound like a businessman, and that's why
This
you
All
got
guy
that
is
that
not
yelling ain't gonna work.
understanding
Get back
business.
to the
Let me
question.
say
You
this.
hear Boom
Because
just
you
said
Let me say this.
sounding like you went to Mississippi and got a troop of slaves to
it's
do some work for you,
money.
and you're making a shit ton of money off of
Man,
it.
shut your bitch
I
ass
have
up.
said this
Don't
before.
start acting up
I
like
have said this
you
before.
about
All
it.
my African American brothers around me live as good as me.
Okay, so what's the highest? What's the salary? What's the lowest salary you're paying to your people, and what's the highest salary? Who's getting paid
That's
the
the
least,
point. That
and who's
now
getting paid the
listen.
most?
That's what you should have asked in the first place.
I'm
I've
asking
been
you this
going off
now,
your
bitch.
assumption. Now, motherfucker, I don't pay him salary. Okay. What we
Oh,
do
okay.
is this. Listen,
They 1099.
listen attentively. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When we get these cars and they fix it and we send it to Nigeria and they buy it, they see how much it was sold for. Everything is open and accountable for. They see how much comes back in the account.
Mm-hmm.
And we split it 3 ways equally. Okay? And the fourth one goes back to the business. That's how it's done. I don't pay him no salary. I can do that. I don't pay nobody no fucking salary. They see how much the car was sold for, and we split it down the middle 4 ways. Everybody get an equal, and we put the remaining back in the business. That's
That's
how
a
it's
nice
done.
claim. That's a
So
nice
you get
claim.
a cut for doing nothing.
That's a nice claim.
I
So you
bought
put
it.
up
I
your
got the auction
so you put
license.
up the capital for nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Okay.
I got the auction
You're an
license,
angel.
and I buy them.
You're an angel. You're an angel in this conversation all of a sudden.
I ain't no angel, but there's something let me say this. There's something that because we stay arguing and fighting, ain't nobody want to talk to each other and really understand what's going on.
So
Okay?
of those individuals, how many of them are on Twitter?
None. That's
None.
the thing.
That's
None.
Pan Africanism. See how that
None.
works?
How's
Because
that
So,
he
Pan
gets to make
African if
Red,
they
what
money
you
don't have
off
saying?
of
Twitter?
people
And
Yeah,
one
because
thing you
you know
gotta
the next thing
understand,
I was gonna ask is to verify
you don't
names and who
understand.
the fuck you talking about.
Reporting of this room to the FBI
Check this, Red.
so they
So
can
what you're
turn Africa
saying is we need to go to Africa
on
with a
some legal
business
shit.
proposition.
Come again?
So what you're saying is we need to go to Africa with a business proposition instead of just going just to go.
No,
You
see,
going just to go
look,
is
look,
bad.
listen. You can go to Africa two ways, okay? You can go to for fun, just vacation, see what the country is about, okay? And while you're there, you can make friends. You can see how things are being run, businesses are being done,
But we're
okay?
going to get
And
citizenship and have like a live and make a living.
sit now. Let me tell you this, okay? If you want to make a living in Africa, you gotta have a business.
Mm.
Africa is known for business mainly, not
Nah.
manufacturing. Not manufacturing. No, we don't do industrial shit. What we do is you bring shit into the country and you sell it. So
Hey,
if you
hey,
want, if you want to live in Africa, you gotta have a business and you gotta make sure your goods, your service
so
there
Red,
on the
you have a
regular.
business? You have an
Okay. So
LLC?
yeah, I do.
So all of those people that you're talking about, that you're saying you split four ways, they are actually named on your LLC. They actually have a distribution split of 25%.
No,
No. Okay. So who's paying the insurance on this?
no
You?
insurance.
No insurance.
Insurance,
So who's paying the
insurance.
international taxes on
Hey,
this?
Red. I'm
Listen,
pretty sure you got a sole proprietorship. Don't fall into that trap.
listen,
It's a sole
listen,
proprietorship. Leave
If
it
it's
listen,
a
alone.
sole
listen,
proprietorship, then he's not splitting it 20. He's not splitting it
It's a sole
equally because he has
listen.
proprietor. You doing
unequal
your
costs,
thing. You doing
and
your
that's
thing.
bullshit.
Listen,
It's
this
okay.
is where y'all get. This is where y'all get in your emotions and all that shit and talking about.
No.
Because let me say this. Let me say something y'all don't know about car
Hey,
business is
don't
y'all think
respect
there's got to
yelling
be an
here too,
insurance.
bro.
There's no insurance in this business if you don't get it. Let me tell you how it works. Okay, you go to the auction, you buy a car. Okay, you take it home. Most of these cars are marked for destruction and not for sale in the United States. So where the hell you gonna put insurance on it for?
You have
It's a
insurance on the
business.
people who are
Because if
working
it's
on
a
the car
business,
just in case
nigga, you got
anything
a
happens to
business.
them.
They
That's what
have
you have
their
the
own
insurance.
shop. Didn't you hear what I said? They were doing this shit before I got here.
Mm. So they paying their own
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah, they got their own shop. Didn't you hear say they was doing it before I got here? Didn't you hear me say that?
I smell shadiness. I smell shadiness.
Yeah.
I
I
say
smell
they
some.
fix
I
cars.
smell
They
some.
fix
I'm not
cars.
paying my
Petty ass
taxes
niggas
shit.
be
But
out
let's
here
go
So
ahead and
saying
you
go.
think you think you
don't
think
know
you
how to
think
do
I just
business
got here? So
internationally.
hold on. You think I just got here and got these niggas to start fixing cars when I
So
don't know
if
they
you
can
are
fix cars?
exporting a vehicle of any sort or kind, if you're exporting commercial merchandise internationally, you are paying tariffs on entry or exit of those products. It doesn't matter if it's set for destruction
Bro,
or not. If it has commercial
Nah,
value,
man.
bro,
you're paying
you
No, the
paying
taxes on
customs
that.
over there
So
is
are you paying
different.
taxes
you
The
paying
there or
customs
you're
over there
listen,
not?
is different. You can get
you
somebody to
paying
clear that for you.
taxes after it was bought. And after you don't fixed it and you shipping it, you paying your shipping
So
charges.
are
That's
you
what you
paying
pay.
taxes to your country for importing it?
Yeah. It's both it goes both
Okay.
ways.
So you're splitting that cost or are you paying that?
That's why I said you don't get it. When the money comes back, we split everything, and the other goes back to the
No,
business.
because the
We
liability
know
is only on one person if those taxes don't get paid. So whose name is on that? Whose name is on the LLC that they would call up to say, "Hey, you
back
didn't pay
home,
those taxes." You
back home, or here.
back home
Back
and
home,
here.
I listen. Back home, I ain't the guy who does the clearing. That ain't my shit. That ain't my business. Okay, that's why I
Okay,
say
so
well,
you're doing some illegal, behind the table, under the table shit
you
that he
got to
thinks
know
can be
That
you
ain't
got that,
illegal,
replicated by
man.
Black
That's just how
Americans.
customs
that's
works
Fuck
over
where
out
the
of
there.
home
here.
people.
We gotta
Man,
That's
pay
you're
where
not
taxes
you're not
over
ready
here.
to go do business in Africa, man.
that's where the
You
home
think
people come
you
in.
think
So
doing business in
you think I'm
Africa
gonna
is like
stay
Oh
doing
here?
Lord,
business in
somebody from
white
the fucking
America?
Congo is gonna tell me about business. Get the
You
fuck
think
out of
I'm gonna
here.
sit
Man, you
here?
don't know
Let me
shit
ask
about
you something.
business.
Let me ask you
You're
something.
asking this guy
You
about
think I'm gonna
liability.
sit here? You think I'm gonna
There's
sit
no
here, ship a
personal
car?
liability. It's an LLC. What are you talking about?
Listen, you think I'm gonna sit here, ship a car to Nigeria, then take a flight down to Nigeria to clear it out? Can you listen to yourself?
No, what I'm saying is you're taking on liability, whether it be the liability of paying the taxes in your home country or the liability of paying
No.
taxes here. You also are taking on some form of insurance. It doesn't
Listen,
matter
okay.
whether it's no
No,
insurance, you're
listen.
just not taking care of the insurance, you're taking care on some form of
That's where
insurance.
y'all get it
And
all
you're
wrong.
having us
In
believe that though
Nigeria,
you're
we don't
taking
fuck
It's
with
on a
covered
insurance.
in the
different or
shipping fee
That's
unequal
for
why
amount of
in
material, man.
liability,
Nigeria,
you're
because
paying out
y'all
the
think,
profit
listen,
equally. That's what I have a problem with.
the problem is y'all thinking everything is run the same way in America. Like, no, in Nigeria, we don't fuck with insurance. We don't even know what that fucking is.
Yeah, but your business is
Exactly.
in
Like this guy
Mississippi.
thinks Africa
Your
is
But in
like
business is
America.
in
Nigeria,
Mississippi,
here
dumbass.
cannot test that.
So that
Okay.
means you run an illegal business out of this country. You know that's extradition, right?
What illegal
You know you
business?
get kicked out
How
of
is it?
your
How is it
country, right?
illegal?
You're
How
saying
is
It's
that
it
you're
not
not
illegal?
paying
illegal. You just
taxes
said
and
it.
you're
You
not
just
paying
said
you're
it's
not
not
and you don't have
illegal.
adequate insurance.
Keep your 9 to 5
Pay that
jobs.
taxes
You
and
don't
pay
have to
the
do business in
fee. They are
Africa.
both.
Keep your 9 to
Hey,
5.
Red, chill. You
Nigga
already know
exposing
they
himself.
finna tell the
Why,
they
why
finna
are
tell
you
the
people so
IRS.
bent on?
Red,
Why are you
chill.
people so bent on finding fault that you're
Red,
not
chill. They go
listening?
tell the IRS
Yeah, yeah,
too.
Let me
yeah.
say
They
this.
gonna
Listen,
Why
snitch.
are you so bent
Red,
on
They looked
Red,
finding
up
Red,
fault?
Tariq's.
chill.
Red. You'll learn that's how Black Americans are. They can find a fault in any goddamn thing you do, brother. We are the most critical people in the goddamn world. We criticize our greats. Like we literally criticize our ancestors and our elders who paved the way. We literally do. I'm telling you, brother, if I was you, I'd just move on. I think I want to move on from this conversation. Michael. Michael, what's up, brother? Michael. It should be weird to me.
Probably gonna take a while for his phone to calibrate. Probably like an hour.
Oh, well.
I got a tweet somebody telling me that Tariq talking about his um that he gosh, what is it the word? Trademarked the FBA name and all that. So Africans is the same. They've been searching all up into everything about that man, trying to find something to get on him or say that he's doing something wrong.
Hey, but that shit got canceled though. His trademark got canceled. They got canceled.
I was on this space earlier and somebody started tweeting me all Tariq's little business and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it got canceled. The whole trademark thing got canceled. You can look that up once it's canceled.
Borderline, can you confirm or
Did he cancel it or
That's
Either he didn't
hilarious.
pay the
That's
either
hilarious, B.
two
That's
things when it
hilarious.
gets canceled. He didn't either pay the renewal fee or something. It got abandoned. It's just canceled.
They sent it to me. I'm gonna post it up in the jumbotron if
Yeah, yeah,
maybe.
yeah. Go right. But I'm just saying people could Google it.
No more posting nothing up at the jumbotron. This shit is slowing my goddamn phone down. Motherfuckers just in here posting reckless and abandoned, just posting whatever you want. Y'all, some of y'all, I get fed energy from. I'm gonna move you down, sister. I ain't saying you fed, but I get fed energy for some of y'all. Y'all just get to talking about some of the most random shit at the most random time. That shit blows me off. I'm just gonna really say it. I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna here. Yeah, it's something you want to say, LA?
I was gonna say, man, let's just all plan a trip all the way to Africa so we could just squash all this. So everybody could get firsthand accounts and not saying off some he said, she says type of shit. You know. So Red, I'm gonna leave it to you to send up the Eventbrite. You know, I got some plugs at the airlines, at Delta Airlines. We could set it up. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm all for it, bro. But the thing is, when people trying to find fault, they ain't gonna listen. Like a lot of
Hey,
people
this is
heard
why
me
we
say,
go. That's why we go squash all this. You set the
yeah,
Eventbrite up. I'm gonna use my plugs at
a lot
Delta
of people heard
Airlines,
me say,
and we
a
all
lot
go
of
go
people,
and squash all this.
a lot of people heard me say, you buy cars at the auction and you pay the taxes on them, right? And then you
Yeah,
fix
man.
them, you take them to the port and you pay to get them shipped. Yet they stand here and say, oh, so you ain't paying taxes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why I said, man, just leave that alone before the IRS listens. And it is tax season, and you go get in
No,
trouble.
I don't care. I do my taxes
Leave
right.
that shit alone, man.
One thing I ain't never gonna
Yeah,
do in this
yeah.
country is
Hey.
be scared of doing something wrong because I do all my shit
Hey,
right.
brother, let's just leave Red, brother. Man, I know you here. Uh, yeah, man, just let's leave it, bro. Let's leave it. Let's let it go. You know what I mean? This jockey wouldn't let you win that round even if you had done everything correct. I'm trying to teach you. Foundational Somali nationalist, you have joined the stage. Foundational Somali nationalist, you have joined the stage. You
That's
are
me.
a FS FSN. He is a FSN. He is the FSN to the FBA. Foundational Somali nationalist. He would you come off the mic, brother? Like, God, Jesus, like, come off the mic and say you there. Okay, please get off the stage. I hate people that do shit like that. That's weird behavior. All right, brother Michael. I don't think you ever got a chance to formally introduce yourself and speak to anything that's been going on in the room. I know we kind of been in Hunger
How
Games
y'all
mode. What
doing?
you doing?
How y'all doing?
All right.
Just here chilling, enjoying the space tonight. Is very comical, but yet it shouldn't be comical, but so far it has. And I came on tail end, so maybe I might have missed a lot of a good conversation, maybe at the beginning of your space, but I missed that. So I'm just hoping to catch some good dialogue later. If not, then let's keep roasting.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, if we get some new voices that want to join the stage, then maybe we could build. But I mean, us that's on the stage right now, we've kind of been here for quite a while. Besides Rambo, Rambo, is there something? I know you was kind of feeling a little frustrated. Is there something more that you wanted to converse about?
I just want to say, like anyone that's interested in doing business in Africa, because from my own personal experience, here's the first thing you got to know: you got to know people on the ground. You got to have people on the ground. You can't just come to Congo or go to Nigeria by yourself and think you're going to start a business and you're going to be successful. The African society, like especially Congo, the way it works, it's relationship based. It's all about the relationships you have. It's all about the connections that you have. You know, in America, they focus too much on what you know and your diplomas, your degrees, and all that bullshit. In Africa, back home, all you got to know people. If you don't know anybody, you're gonna lose a lot of money. Number two, all y'all niggas working your 9 to 5s on McDonald's, you got to save up that capital, man. You got to save up your money because when you go to Africa, the banks over there, they're not gonna give you no loans, no credit to start a business. You got to have your own money. And when they see you coming from America, they expect you to have a lot of money with you. And that's just facts. Even if you're trying to do small business, the small restaurant, or whatever you're trying to do, you got to have some money, some self sufficiency.
That's been our point. That's been our whole point, brother.
Easier for us to get that the loans and to set up the business. You're talking about some old, antiquated white supremacy shit from colonialization that's still going to affect us. What are you doing to make it easier for descendants of American slaves to move back to the Congo? To move back to the Congo? What are you doing to make that process easier? How can a person from College Park move to Congo if he really wants to do that?
I don't work for the government. Like you're asking me these
Exactly. You ain't
questions,
doing shit.
and I'm
You just
listening though.
exactly.
And that's what
Bro,
makes me mad is that they're
bro,
arguing
you
our
guys,
point,
you
not
guys,
let me say
making
this.
our point.
you
Our
guys just
point
want a
is that
simple.
there is
You just
no
want a simple
reciprocation
answer.
from
You want a
Africa with
simple
the
answer.
Pan-Africanism.
Nobody goes to
That's
America
our
and
point.
just
And
gets
then they get
papers
on
and
here
all that shit in
arguing
one
with us
day.
just
Like,
to
what are you
prove
talking
our
about?
point.
Wait a minute. When
But
a
I'm
when a
telling you, like, this
Congolese
is the
comes to
same
the
thing.
wait,
This
Rambo.
is the
When a
same thing that I
Congolese
be
comes
dealing with. Like,
Rambo.
it's not just
Wait.
FBAs, man.
When
You
a
don't
Congolese
understand.
comes to the United States, they take advantage of all the policies and all the processes and all the legislations and everything else, the welfare state and everything else. They take on to the fact of the welfare queens and all the shits, the whips and the chains that we had to deal with in order for them to have social programs that they could take advantage of because of their blackness.
No,
What
when
do
you talk
we
about this,
have? What
when
can
you
we
talk
take
about
advantage of
when
as
you talk
descendants of
about the
American
social
slaves when we go
programs,
back to
when you talk
Africa?
about the social programs and coming here to get them, it shows that you don't understand how immigration work and how America is set up. Let me say this: America, when you're receiving programs, that is America has set you up to be poor and remain poor when you're accepting these programs. Okay, know that. As a legal immigrant, I couldn't get no programs, no social, not one. I
No,
was
you
going
just
to do.
cuddled up to a white business and got a low wage and sucked up in that white business, and now you have a business of your own where you manage other black people,
Because
and
I
we don't
don't
need to
manage
rehash that.
I don't manage nobody. There's
No,
something I swear I ain't never gonna do
no, you're just on
because
the
I
internet
was
all caps
no
talking about you're
no
splitting some 4 ways when you have more of a liability.
because let me
Fuck
say
out of
this.
here.
I worked in America in the labor and I realized what it was about. So what I never gonna do is manage nobody. But you so mad at me that I got African brothers that I'm dealing with that is on game, and you mad that you didn't
I'm
think
not mad
about it
at anything. I'm pointing out the fact that you're doing a business that a black American could never do.
you
Dang,
mad that you
Red, you
couldn't
just
have
hit him with
thought
that
about it.
Scud missile,
You
dog.
mad that you couldn't have thought
Damn,
about it.
Red.
Like how
With
this
the
nigga come
Yeah,
to
he
missile.
fell into it.
Mississippi?
Let him keep on talking. Let him keep
How
on
this
Red
nigga
walking
with the
come
into
to
this shit.
Mississippi
bomb.
and he
Let him
doing
keep
all this?
walking into this
You
tiger
mad
den.
you
Let him
didn't
keep
think
on walking.
about it. You mad like, oh, why didn't I even have an idea that I could do this shit?
This was so
That's
easy.
what you mad about.
Gosh,
You ain't
damn,
mad at
Red is
me.
on
This
You
one
ain't
right
shit was
mad.
so
now.
easy.
Jealous
Yeah.
niggas, man.
You mad that
One
you just
reference, and this nigga's
yeah,
back in
because
the dead.
brother, you
Let him
said it
keep
and
talking.
I heard it. You said it and I heard it in your voice. So you just came to Mississippi. So now you micromanaging my brothers, and you said so you make money off of nigga. No, the fuck I don't. Shut
They
your
take
ass
everything
up.
personal, man. They don't
You think
understand
it's too
business.
personal. You don't even know my family or how we live down here in Mississippi. And you are well invited if you want to
Let me
come
tell you
down here
honestly,
and come down
as
here.
anybody
You are
would,
well.
if
If you want
I'm
to plane
putting more
ticket, if
money
you
into a
want a plane
business
ticket,
and I'm
I can
assuming
buy
more
you a plane
liability,
ticket.
I'm gonna
I
take
can
more
buy you a
profit out
plane
of that
ticket to
business.
come
I'm
down.
not gonna
I can
split it
buy you a
100. I'm
plane
not gonna
ticket to
split it
come down to
50-50 with
Mississippi.
people who are not
I
taking
can buy you a
50-50 of
plane
the
ticket
lot.
to come down to
But you
Mississippi
don't
and
even
I
own a
come
Appreciate
and
you,
see
business.
how.
brother. Appreciate you, brother. Disc jockey. Appreciate you for your contributions tonight. Go ahead, brother Red. Go ahead, brother Red.
Oh, okay. So, like I was saying, you just mad that you didn't think about it. And I thought about it, and you just said, "Oh, how the hell did he come into Mississippi where it's a lot of poor black people and he's doing good?" But you ain't thinking about the people I put on to you. All you trying to do is make me look bad. Oh, I'm slaving them. Oh, I'm doing this. When you don't even know, I can buy you a plane ticket to come down here and ask them for yourselves. I ain't nobody's slave manager. I worked in labor America, and I know what it is. That's why I struggle to get myself out of it. Okay, I worked so hard to get myself out of labor America, and that is 2 years off 17 hours shift daily with no health care, which means I could get done on the job and the next minute you got people dying in Nissan Stadium and the line keeps moving. Ask black people who work here, they're gonna tell you.
Niggas work hard jobs every day, B.
Exactly. So, like I'm saying, okay, I saw what it was and I said to myself, no, I ain't gonna stuck in this. And whoever is close to me, because I'm married to an African American, and I said, whoever is my family that is close to me, no, I ain't gonna have them going through this no more. Okay. So when I seen them brothers was good at